We are live. Please tell me we're live. Why is streaming so... We are live. Complicated. Please tell me we're live. Why is streaming so... Complicated. Why does it not say we're live on YouTube, though? Oh, we are. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to put this in the Discord. And then we will get to the raid nukes. Why does it not say we're live on YouTube? Oh, we are. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to put this in the Discord. And then we will get to the raid nukes. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. I think that's where the echo was coming from. Okay. All right. We'll wait for a couple more people to get in here, and then we'll start doing some raid bosses. But I also gotta set up my comp. What up, Dre?
What do you say?
All right. So we're going to go to the cross battle quick. This is where I have my team comp set up. Everything's already ready. And then we just pass party. Paste it. My AI is kind of insane. What's up, Takumi? I think that's how I'm really bad at pronunciations. Okay. There we go. All right. Raid nukes. Here's my comp. I might show my AI later. It's a secret because it is very good. But we're gonna start by just nuking one because I'm sitting on 3 raid orbs right now. I can't be doing that. I'm wasting time. Okay. I'm looking for one that's like full health with 1 or 2 people in it. Like right here. Yeah. Get me in the fight right now. And I gotta make sure we're actually on auto. Because half the time I do this. Okay, we're on auto. It's gonna do it itself. Almost. It's a lot harder to do this on my computer than it is on my phone. So we might mess up a couple of nukes. Just a couple though. So far, we're good. There we go. All right. This should kill it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is the stream good? Chat? I don't know. Like, is it laggy? Is it quiet? Is anything wrong with the audio? Because it has been a while since I used... the stream layout on OBS. Yeah, I feel kind of bad when I do this because like I just joined this guy's raid and the boss is gone and he barely got any points. I mean, he got 28 chests, but I just feel a little bit bad. Just a little bit. Like I feel like I'm out here poaching. Just stealing all the raid bosses every time I do this. Should I feel bad? Or I don't know. Okay, so right now, start of the stream, we are currently 32nd on the leaderboard. So we're pretty high, but if we go to the rewards, what's up, Armageddon? Is that what it is? Armageddon? I think so. If we go to the leaderboards, you know, I got to clear 300 bosses to get all these rewards, but the total points is the rankings, and, you know, top 1,000 get 1 blessed gem. That's really like the best reward from the raids is these blessed gems. They're just lucky gems that give 2 luck. So, and I think the only way you can get them is raids, and they're extremely rare in expedition. Just from the autoing. So, blessed gems, 2 luck instead of 1. And top 1,000 get 1. Top 100 get 2. Rimuru next cross. Yeah. I am kind of excited about that. And there's a couple reasons. Top 100 get 2 blessed gems. Top 30 get 3. So that's what I'm shooting for. I'm shooting for top 30. If I can get top 10, that would be hype. I do not think there's any chance I get top 3. The guys in top 3 are crazy. Like, this dude has 20 times my score, 28 times my score, 34 times my score. They're playing a little bit too much. I don't know how they do this, but I think they are just having their friends go into, like, I think this is how they're doing it. They're just starting a raid with the raid tickets. Their friends are ID search only, and then they join with the ID search, and then they do an SOS, so it doesn't cost a raid orb. I think that's what they're doing, and they just do it so many times. I feel like that's kind of cheating, but I think that's what they're doing. We are very close to leaderboard. We are only, what is this, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We are 2 billion points from the leaderboard. It's sad that they stopped giving sticker for the top rankings. That would be so cool. I told the devs, and I made a video on this, I think if you get top rank in a raid, you should get an exclusive crest skin. Like, it's not an exclusive crest, it doesn't actually do anything, it's just a skin for a crest. Like, a crest that looks like Groitz's face or something. Something to do with the Groitz boss. I think that would be awesome. Who is better taunt tank to have between Saiaka and Toma? Honestly, it depends on what you're doing and your team comp. Because if you're running like a mono female team, Sayaka's crazy because she archgens for mono female. But for the most part, I'm going to give it to Toma. Like, mono female team, Sayaka's crazy for the archgen. She's a good taunt tank, and then her damage up is insane. But Toma is a better taunt tank in my opinion. His damage up is pretty close. And, you know, he's just a lot easier to use. So I heavily prefer Toma. He is one of my favorite units in the game. Probably second favorite behind Okarun. Where even is he? I lost my Toma. This is so sad. I found him. And I also got a toe 5+. Kind of crazy. I have the toe equips all specialized to him. So I got a godchild on him. My Toma's like perfect. I might save and pray for index rerun. I mean, if you have one of them, you don't really need the other. They're extremely similar. Sayaka's just harder to use. Alright, back into the raid. So, in the stream today, I do have 42 of the Valzim Death tickets. I think we're going to do all of those in this stream. And then we'll see if we can get some other tickets. I am praying we do. So, Valzim Death right here. So, I haven't done any of these yet. So, I think it should be pretty easy to get to the leaderboard after clearing all these. Should I grab Homura's True Weapon because the rerun seemed kind of meh? Yeah, if you have Homura, probably get her True Weapon because it gives her 200 arts at the start of the battle. So it's pretty good on her. And then you just use her super art right away to reset it. All right, so back into here. I'm going to try and swap out all of my characters as fast as possible. Otherwise, HK Royal just kill it. And that's not what we want. We want to farm as much points as possible. Okay. Wait for the... Oh! Ah! First stream? I've streamed a couple times, but I don't do it that often. Please get the Okaroon Super Art. Okaroon did not get the Super Art. This is so tragic. This is the first stream I've done, I think, in like 5 or 6 months. So, it's been a while. Like, the last time I streamed, it was a mine stream. So, yeah, Okaroon didn't do anything. Hajime barely did any damage. He got us all those points, though. That's the important part. That's what we're here for. 15 rewards. Please just give me a bunch of tickets. Like, I don't need any more of the Fallen Beast God's Wings. I don't need these. I'm a new player and my taunt tank is Kiraasame only. A lot of people in the Discord told me Saiaka isn't pity-worthy. Just wait for Toma. In what Discord? Was that in my Discord or was that in, like, the GS official Discord? Because waiting for Toma probably isn't going to work. He's probably not coming back for a while. And if you're new, you already have Kiraasame. I don't know. It depends on who you rerolled for. Like, did you even reroll? Because I know when I started, I didn't even know rerolling was a thing. This was like my first gacha game. So I started with like Sea God Herc was my best unit. It was tragic. I was poverty. I don't think I got a crossover unit till like a weekend. Okay, we're gonna try and get him out of there as fast as possible. Get him out of there. We're gonna use this right away so that it actually hits. Oh, it might actually just kill. Okay, I think I did that good. Yeah, that looked pretty good to me. How many points is this? Is this like a good amount of points? Should I be doing this every time? It's 500 million. I think, yeah, I have like 40 tickets. That's going to get me so many points if I do that every time. I just got to make sure I use Okaroon's Super Art. I have opinion-oriented question. Would one lose a 4+ for another 4+ drop regardless of effect? For example, HK Roy already 2 4+s, gets a toe 4+ to drop. Give me a second. I gotta think. I have a lose a 4+. You don't really need a toe 4+. Oh, we got a rare raid ticket. That's what we're here for. You don't really need a toe 4+ on HK Roy. It's not doing that much. It is kind of tragic that you got it on HK Roy. Like, if you got that on a taunt tank, that's like a must-have. Like, that's insanely rare. There's not that many people who have 4+, 5+ toes on their taunts. Alright, that's a lot. Slime isn't going to be the crossover everyone wanted, right? It's just filler. Yeah. The highly anticipated crossover is definitely just going to be a new one. There's no way they would have a highly anticipated reset or rerun. That would be kind of crazy. Okay. The official one. Is Kiraasame kinda enough though? Because kinda wait for Simon. Yeah, that's probably the best the best decision. Kiraasame's pretty good, and if you're just starting the game, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, he's gonna die before I get any of the extra damage, and I'm not gonna get the half bill. Unless I do? Wait. How much damage? 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's quarter bill. I need to try to do this as efficiently as possible. Okay, Kiraasame is enough for most of the content in the game. And there's actually a couple fights where Kiraasame is better than any other taunt. Like the Uga fight, the Platina fight, and the Orvel fight. I think he's better in all of those fights than any of the other taunt tanks because of his insane super art. So, Kiraasame is really old, and the other units like Saiaka has so much more damage up than him. Like, he doesn't have any. Toma has so much more damage up, and Toma and Saiaka are a lot easier to start, but Kiraasame is still the tankiest unit in the game. If you go to Kiraasame, using his True Art starts his third eye, so he needs a lot of Archgen to get started, and that's his biggest problem. But once you get him started, he's so tanky. So activates True Third Eye, and then covers all allies and negates damage taken for a total of 50,000. So he has a 50k barrier, and he's going to restore 2 damage taken up effects. These are the little debuffs that are like a blue background and then 3 red claw marks. And that's what makes you die in late game content. So being able to just get rid of them is so broken. So that's why Kiraasame is like the tankiest unit in the game. In terms of straight tank, I think he's still like the tankiest. But I just prefer Toma because Toma, for his taunt, literally all you have to do is use his skill and then his art. For Kiraasame, you can just start with a super art, or you do true art and then super art, because otherwise you're not going to get the damage restored debuff thingy, and it's not as good. But he's kind of crazy. Okay, so we are 31st on the leaderboard. Couple more clears and we will be on the leaderboard. I don't think I have enough gems for 1 pity right now. Yeah, personally, I think you should save it. Heard the news about slime. Let's pray for selector. I'm kind of hype about slime. Let me tell you. Thank you. Any new show you watched recently? Currently, the current things I am watching are JJK, Freerin, and then Hell's Paradise and Invincible. I think that's it. Okay, so if we go and sort by the crossover, we just gotta find Tensura. Okay, click the wrong button. Go all. So I have a good chunk of the Tensura units, and I got like most of the good ones. So I have Shuna, she's insane. Rim, Human Rim, this is the best Awoken unit in the game. He's just insane. I don't know why people call him Human Rim, but he's a demon. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't get Shizu, which is kind of sad, but I'm not that upset about it. I got Veldora, he's cool. He's really useful in the Geo's Agnes fight in the mines. I got all 3 of the original ones because I pitied DL Rim the first time the Ascended units came out. But the one that I want the most, obviously, is DLSR. Have you watched from the web series? No, I just watch on Crunchyroll. Call him Water Rim. That's probably... Yeah, that probably works. Just Water Rim. I just call him Rimuru. And then I call the other one DL Rim and DLSR. And Dream Awaken, you gotta get the blue one. The blue one's so good. I think, honestly, they're all good. Like, heal status ailments, crazy. All allies fire res up, crazy. Increases all allies max HP by 10%, crazy. Increases accuracy B. This one's not that good. Skill effect increases attack. This one's, like, it has passive Archgen for demon units. If you run them on a mono demon comp, it's kind of crazy. But I think the blue one's the best because it changes his skill from 20 arts to 50. And then you just spam skill and art, and you have crazy heals, you have status ailment resistance, you have a cleanse, and you refresh all allies' skill gauge. So if you have allies with good skills that have like Archgen, you can just spam this, and he's one of the better Archgeners in the game because of like this crazy trick. And I definitely think he is the best Awoken unit. He just does so much. Like, so much that's a lot different than any other Woken unit. Because, like, we have Haruto. Hold up, I gotta clear this. We have Heart. He's pretty cool, right? But he's been power crept. Like, we have other Type B Archgeners who are just better. You're not really using Heart anymore. Like, you can say that Rim has been power crept a little bit, but I don't think there's any... Here, let's go resisting status ailment. We'll just go like, boom, like that. And then we need one that is going to recover from status ailments. Is there any Awoken unit? Yeah, there's no Ascended unit that does that, and Rim does do that, so kind of insane. And I like him better than 12th gen because 12th gen is a DPS, cleanser, healer, archgener, and Rim is just a better healer. I don't does he even heal? I don't think he heals. I think he's just more damage oriented. So that's why I like Rim more. They're pretty similar though. I'm only missing Benimaru and the newer Fire Ascended. That's kind of good though. Like I feel like you don't really need them. I just wish them get one ticket can pick any Awoken Slime. That would be pretty cool for everybody who doesn't have Rim. I don't know who I would get with that. All I really want is DLSR. Did Mizuki 12th fell off? Definitely not. Mizuki's still really good. Definitely one of the best Awoken units, but I think Rimuru is just better because he has the healing instead of the damage. And let's be honest, you're not really using Mizuki the 12th for his damage output. It's not that good. Oh, we're going to be a little bit late to this one. Okay, I've got 9,000 clears with Water Rim. He's very useful. Definitely. One of my favorite Awoken unit. Okay, I got to lock in and make sure I do this whole nuke properly. And you got to tell everybody bye-bye. That's the end of the nuke. Nobody else gets to have fun. Yo, how's everything? Good. We're cooling. I'm almost on the leaderboard. Plus Rim got the skill reset every yard. Yeah, that's so busted. If you have a team with good skills, he's insane. What do you think about Yomu? I think Yomu is really good. Very, very good unit. I saw a little bit of gameplay with Yomu, and I think her super art is very nice. Like, oh, we on the leaderboard. We're here. We're here. Finally. I think her super art is really cool. Like, hitting it, it just looked fun. Like, the way it looks when you use it and it damages an enemy, it's pretty cool. I think she's just a worse version of Okarun, but I think she's the next best thing. Like, if you don't have Okarun, Yomu is definitely good enough. But Okarun just has so much more. Like, if we go look at Okarun's kit, he's just better. Advice really helps me a lot. No problem, no problem. I think Yomu's art is definitely better than Okarun's. I don't like Okarun's art that much. It's meh. Skill-wise, I think Yomu's is better just because it's straight up instant arts. True art, Okarun's is so much better, not even close. He has more attack up. Wait, I think is it the same? I think it's the same amount of attack up, but then he also has 100% physical damage up, and it's team-wide. Yomu's is just 60% attack up for herself. It is permanent, but this is just better. And then super art wise, Okarun's is going to do so much more damage. DOT, okay. I have an auto on DOT. Which one? Was it like my original DOT video where it's going through the first like 32 floors? Or was it the 33 one? Because I had a lot of fun clearing the floor 33. His super art is so much better. It has a little bit bigger of a multiplier. Yomu's has defense ignore, which is really good. But it just has 200% earth res down. You can't really beat that. And then passively, they're very similar. They both have this same passive. But he has 30% DR passively for the whole team. He's just the best unit in the game. It's not even close. Okarun is the best unit in the game. That's it. That's it. I did say it briefly earlier, but would you ever make Nova vids with AI and share that? Help us clear it? I would, but my issue with showing AIs, like I'll definitely do it, but I don't know how helpful it's going to be because I have different team comps and everything than you guys. I have different equips. Like there's very few people who are going to use the exact same units and the exact same equips that I do. So the AI is going to be a little bit different. So if you try to copy my AI exactly, it doesn't really work. So I try to give more like tips on how to set up your own AI so that it'll actually work for you and your equips. You give me all the team comps and AI up to... Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't know because your YouTube name is different. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Hold up, hold up. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. No. How much more damage can we get out? Oh, this one was terrible. This one wasn't even like 100, was it? Oh no, that was a bad run. That was a bad run. What do you think of Ramu versus Shirou? Shirou. I feel like the extra 15k barrier that Ramu subs for the damage res that Shirou has. Could be wrong, but we'd love to hear what you think. That is a tough one. Ramu versus Shirou. It really matters on your team comp. I think for late game and for vets, Ramu is better. Ramu is definitely better. Because if we just go look, like if you have Okarun, you have HK Roy. HK Roy has a defense equip. He also has the passive 50% physical DR. And then you have Okarun, who has his passive 30% DR. And then you have Ramu, who has a defense equip and a 30k barrier. And Arch Gen. She has Arch Gen. It's just better than if you're just going to run Shirou on the comp. Like, Shirou's really tanky, and that's about it. He does good damage, but Ramu is going to be very tanky and help the rest of the team. She also has the accuracy up, which is so useful. All right, we're going to wait on this raid orb. We're going to do a couple more of these tickets. I just got to get my red tickets, and then we'll farm all the red tickets, get gold tickets, farm all the gold tickets, and hopefully we'll be like top 20 on the leaderboard. That would be wonderful. Getting to top 20 would be so nice. So, me personally, I think Ramu's better. Like, there's a lot of people who are going to complain that she doesn't have DR, but her art reduces the enemy's damage, which is basically just DR. So, like, they're just complaining for no reason. Okay, I think this is a good one. This is a good one. What's up, Omar? Yeah, that one was almost 500 million. That was a good one. That was a good Vals and Death nuke. Possible kit of Simon. You getting a reward or just for getting to the leaderboard? Possible kit for Simon. I have no idea. I have no idea what they're doing. They don't tell me anything. Another rare raid ticket. We need all of those. But I do think Simon's going to be insane. I don't know if he's going to have a Phantom Bullet or not. But I'm really hoping Simon is the first unit with, like, super crit res down. So that everybody can super crit. I think they're going to do it. Oh my god, that was a voice crit. I think they're going to do it. I'm praying. Yeah, leaderboard thing, sorry. Yeah, so rewards for the leaderboard. You got a total points here. This is the ranking rewards. So top 30 is leaderboard. I'm going to get 3 blessed gems if I can stay on the leaderboard. If I get top 10, I get 4 blessed gems. And if you don't know, a blessed gem is a lucky gem, but just better. It gives 2 luck instead of 1. And they're extremely rare. The only way you can get them is from raids or super, super, super rare in expeditions. Wait, when did I get that? I got a ticket. Okay. Maybe I should have been doing these before. I saved them for the stream. So I could have been on the leaderboard a long time ago if I just did all these tickets. But that's okay. Would be cool if he ramps up. That would be cool too. But I don't know if they're going to do that because Awoken Simon is more of a nuker. So I feel like they're going to stay true to that, where he's going to have some nuke, but then also do something else. Like either Arch Gen, DR, or insane damage buffing for the whole team. He might just be a... Like, I think they might do that, where they make him like an unpower creepable unit, where he just has super crit res down, and you can't really power creep that, because then you'd have to give another unit super crit res down. Probably saving that super crit res down for an OP crossover unit. They might, but I feel like they have to do it for Simon. because, you know, doing it for a crossover, that would make that unit insane. And probably everybody who comes from that for that crossover would get that unit. Because, you know, OP and all the YouTubers would be telling them, you know, this unit's crazy. You got to get them. But I don't know. I feel like to make Simon really good, that's what they have to do. Or give him some other crazy thing that I'm not thinking about right now. I'm kind of confused. Is 300% crit damage up the same as super crit damage since it's the 3x damage? No. No, it's not. So the multipliers, they get really wonky. I don't really know how they work. But if we went into like a free practice and I did the damage difference, you know what? Maybe we should do that. Do a little test real quick. I'll do that after this and we'll find out for sure the difference. I don't know if they changed stuff, but the gold raid tickets are dropping at a huge percentage. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. I need all of the gold. Oh, I forgot to use her art first. He's already dead. This is so tragic. Give me more, please, please, please. It was a quarter bill. It's okay. Can you get raid tickets from killing Groits or no? Because I've killed so many Groitses and I don't think I've gotten a single raid ticket from any of them. It's so sad. Okay, can we get another gold ticket? 15. What are your guys' prediction for what we will end the stream at leaderboard wise? Do you think I can get top 20 during the stream? We're, I think, is that like 400 million, 40 billion? Okay, we are 30 billion from top 20. With like 40 tickets, can I get to top 20? Can I get 30 billion? I think it's possible. The gold raid tickets are dropping at a huge percentage. I got 2 multiple times drop from Vows. Everyone excited for Slime? I'm pretty excited for Slime, and I'm hoping I get more tickets from Vows and Death. And let's go test the damage up. How to get lucky on all banners? That's a good question. That's a good question. I can't reveal that information. It's a secret. It is a secret. Alright, we'll just swap out Saiaka real quick for... where is she? Just for the instant Archgen. Buff prediction for Slime. I don't think it's going to be that crazy. I think you can get to top 20. I'm praying I can get to top 20. Okay, so this one we're going to do just an Okarun Super Art. That's it. 14 million damage. So. Wait, but that was without crit. Alright, we gotta reset this. Gotta reset this. I did get a gold from Groit's Clear. Can't remember if my owner or multi-help. We'll swap out Divine Arachnus too as quick for EX Gate. I don't know. I haven't gotten one yet. So I hope it's possible, and I hope I get more. Didn't they already buff Slime last time? Gatekeeper. We do a little bit of gatekeeping. Just a little bit. Alright. So, without the Hoka crit buff, we are hitting for 19 million. If it did actually give 300% damage up, then we should hit for 80 million, right? Right? We should hit for 80 million. Yeah, didn't hit for 80 million. Hit for 43. So, that's not how they actually work. They're weird. I don't know. But the super crits are actually like a 3x. Like, they just triple your damage. That's it. There's no, like, it's a certain amount of percentage up. No, it just triples your damage. Same thing with Okarun Super Art. It doesn't do anything wacky. It literally just doubles the damage of his Super Art. So, it's just broken. I need Ascended Millum. No, you don't. You do not need Ascended Millum. Actually, you are a collector, so I suppose, but trust me, I got 4 of them. I have her LB7, She is so bad. She is one of the worst Ascended units. I hope that they buff her like crazy and just do like a mini rework where they change it so you can actually use her true art and her super art without them canceling each other. That would actually make her okay. But they're definitely not going to do that. She will forever be garbage. I only had one Belgiris ticket, so who knows what is going on there. That's crazy. Okay, are you using bonus points units too? Bonus points units? I didn't know that was a thing. You can do that? You can do that? There's bonus points units? He's gonna die to the Okaroon super art. I forgot to swap my team comp back. Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. For raid, that's actually a good insight. Thank you so much for testing. I got you. I got you. So the percentage damages up are weird. Like they don't work how you would think they work with like basic math. Like you just take 100, you add 300%, and now you're at 400. That's kind of a weird example. So if you had a 50 damage, you give it a 300% damage boost, it would be at 200 damage. But nah, Grand Summoners doesn't do it like that. Okay, bonus points for the raid. What units give bonus points? You talking like fire units? Fire damage up? Or is there actually like units that give bonus points? I would watch you live, but I got a lot of errands and appointments to attend to. Sorry. You're good. You're good. Thanks for tuning in. See ya. Good luck with your errands. Okay. I'm gonna blow up another Vows and Death and then we'll do one. Couple times. I'm the muscle god. What's up? There has been a couple of people who have stolen my nukes. Were you one of them? Were you one of the guys who stole my nukes? Okay, we gotta try and be fast about swapping them out. Okay, I messed it up. I still didn't change my comp. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. It was okay. Quarter bill is good. You stole one of my nukes? You're evil. Absolutely evil. Because if you look at my medals, I don't know how many times. It's probably happened like 9 times or something. Go take a look at my medals. I think I'm over 100 MVPs. Another raid ticket. Oh, and an SR raid ticket. Oh my god. Wait, this is so easy. This is so easy. Yeah, I have 128 MVPs, and I've been robbed of it 11 times. That's evil. Don't steal my MVP medals. Makes me sad. Those are my points. I need the points. You also stole mine a couple of times. It happens. It happens. Okay, wait. We need to fix the comp before I forget again. This is the best way to do it. I do also have them saved because this raid nuke is kind of insane. So I have raid part 1, raid part 2. But I also just have them in my cross battle. Does Millim's reflect damage plus exceeds X work on the Extreme Crest Palace? The one with the Hellfire, the same turns reflect. Yeah, Millim does the same thing, and I'm pretty sure she does it better. I just don't have Millim, so I couldn't use her in the showcase, but I think I said either use Millim, Awoken Millim, or Durin. What's your Discord name again? I'll post the units. You can actually see if you go to news and click on the raid. All right, bet. I'm going to news and clicking on the raid. Your Discord name again? My Discord name, it's just Quasar on GS. Add these units to your party and get 30% more raid items. I didn't know that. Does it say what units, or is it just the 5 that were in the picture? I'm gonna start nuking with Charlotte. Get Okaroon out of here. Does it list them, or is it just those 5 up there? I don't like reading. I have her nice. You could maybe do a nuke with Valerie. Charlotte's okay, but I don't like her because she's magic. Magic nukes are just so much weaker. Kiraasame, Gerald. Yeah, I could throw them in the comp to get 30% more, but I feel like not having them in the comp is just getting me more than 30% more. So I can farm the Crest Palace since I don't have Goblin Dagger for Durin. Yeah, if you can pick her up. I wouldn't say, like, go too deep on that banner. Like, I'm going to try and get her too. I'm definitely going to summon on it, but I'm not spending that many gems. I have 1,900 saved up. I'm probably going to end the crossover with more gems than I started it with. Just because I don't think there's really any point in wasting all your gems on slime when we have Toho after, and after Toho there's going to be a long-awaited crossover, and Simon is lurking. He is lurking. I can smell it. Oh wait, this might be perfect. This might be perfect. This might be the perfect Battles and Death nuke. Wait, how much did I do? How much did I do? Do I know how to... What? That wasn't even 100 million? That was terrible. Gotta go, man. Gonna do class stuff. Have fun. I gotta do all my class. Bro is live? Indeed I am. Indeed. Simon near? I have no idea. There has been no news of Simon. But I made a video on the trap banner that is the King Summon. No raid tickets. Tragic. I made a video about the trap banner, and I talked about Simon in there, and I think it took him like a little over 2 months to come up with Young Emp, and it's been a couple of months. I think it's been like a month and a half since it was announced that Simon is getting the next one. So hopefully he'll be out with, like, we'll know his kit within a month, but there's definitely a chance we just don't. So nice to have a free day and watching you. By the way, got burst on Shadow after 7th grind. Or 7-hour grind. Oh, okay. A burst on Shadow. I kind of want to burst Shadow. He is... I think he's my favorite Dark unit. I think I can confidently say he's my favorite Dark unit. I really wish I got Beta and Alpha, but unfortunately, I did not. I've gotten, I think, 6 natural bursts, and I still have all 4 of my burst cores. Which I might just save for... I forgot to use her art first. This is tragic. I wasn't supposed to use that. Please, something hit. Okay, we got half a bill. Half a bill is good. I've gotten 6 natural bursts, 3 on Okarun, 2 on Summer Mew, 1 on Toma, and then I still have my 4 burst cores, which I might use on Simon. If he's insane. If he's not insane, I don't really care. Want Alpha, maybe first unit with Alpha's aunt? Who's Alpha's aunt? I don't know who that is. But I think an elementalist unit would be pretty hype. Got 9 bursts, 7 grinded, still saved 2 burst cores. 7 is pretty good. Like, how long did that take you? Because I know mine did not even take me that long. Like, I was extremely lucky with mine. Beatrix. I don't think I know who that is. I watched Shadow. I'm trying to... I watched it a long time ago, so I don't know. Like, I can't remember. Is that the... I might spoil this for some people who haven't watched it. But is that the elf that Alpha is, like, cloned after? One years, but just grind Darkcilia. Another half a bill nuke.
Is Shadow good? Yeah, Shadow's amazing. I think he's the best dark unit. Like, it's crazy that you can use him on non-dark comps. Raid ticket. Beautiful, beautiful. It's crazy that you can use him on non-dark comps when he is so much better on dark comps. In the final match of Season 1 against Shadow. Yeah, I think that's the elf that Alpha is, like, cloned from. Or, like, they look the exact same. I think so. Milla might be trash, but I have a problem, so I might have to go for her. Please don't pity Milla. Please. Please don't pity Milla. Yeah, Shadow is the best dark unit. He's busted. So he has all stats up on his skill, which is it's a weak skill, but it does heal him. So it's always nice. And then his art, it has 100% attack up, which like I didn't even know this. It has flinch res, crazy. This is so helpful if you're ever in a fight where you're getting frozen or paralyzed, like the new Nova. I use Shadow for his flinch res. His true art has a stacking physical res. It has arch gen. It has evasion down for any boss that has evasion. Really good true art. I spam this pretty much always when I use Shadow. And then his super art has defense ignore for the whole team, 200% damage up for units non-status element. So this is going to stack with other damage ups because it's conditional. And then passively, he gives dark units 5 arts a second when he's above 70% HP. He's just one of the best units in the game, and he's definitely the best dark unit. Like on mono dark, this passive is crazy, but there's just not really a good mono dark comp that I have to use him on, and he's still insane on any comp you put him on. He's just so good. Quasar, what's up? Yeah, no, I'm not going to pity for her. I'm not that crazy. Shadow is a beast. Yeah, please don't pity her. All right, we're 29th. We're climbing. We're no longer on the bottom of the top leaderboard. Now we're one spot up. Make a guide on how to distribute Regalia levels in Grand Crusade. I was thinking about that the other day. I should probably do that. In Grand Crusade, I'm currently like balling out. I'm pretty far. Shadow is dead. What do you mean Shadow is dead? Why did they not rerun this collab? That's a good question. I think the Shadow collab ran like a year and a couple months ago. So hopefully we could get a rerun of it. That'd be pretty cool. Can't wait till they come back with more units. I hope they get more units. Good challenge. For a late game player like you, if you had to choose between human form Rimuru and Milim, which would you prioritize? The reflect mechanic that Milim has, or Rimuru who can cleanse and archgen? Definitely Rim. Rim is the best awoken unit in the game. I don't know. Where's my buttons? Why does it not say fight right there? I don't know. But I'm not on area 220. This is a lie. I am definitely not on area 220. There we go. I'm on area 260. That's much better. And I just recently got Okarun to S tier. And the max level in Grand Crusade is 999. I didn't know if it would ever stop, but it's 999. 300% break power up. If there was a boss I needed to break, I would put this on Platina and she would go insane. Play Nuzlocke summoners, that would be crazy. That's a good idea, but I feel like it would be impossible. Since like all units can archgen, but not all of them has a reflect mechanic. I don't use Rim for his archgen that much. The reflect mechanic is pretty niche. I've only ever really used it on the Tuesday Extreme Palace, and then I just use Durin. So, I mean, you don't really... Like, yeah, she's better for it, she's good, but I don't know. I personally just... I don't care that much about her. Like, if I got her, I'd be happy, but I think Rim is definitely way better. I've used Rim in so much content. Need a Dondadon rerun, didn't get a single collab unit. That's tragic. I think Dondadon, I don't think it was that good of a crossover, honestly. Like, Ira's pretty cool on mono fire comps. I didn't get Momo. She's the one unit I didn't get from that crossover, so that does make me a little sad, but It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Please give me half a bill. Ooh, that was the biggest one yet. 600 mil? That was a pretty good. That was pretty good. Back to yapping about Don. Okaroon, definitely the best unit from that crossover. He's the best unit in the game. Full stop. So if you don't have him, it's kind of sad. If you did get him, you pretty much completed the Don crossover collab. Okay, did we get any tickets? No tickets. But I wouldn't mind a rerun. You know, maybe I'd get 4 more Okaroons for raid bosses, and then I can just run mono Oak. Oh, you can't do that in raids. I forgot about that. I have all the GS units. I just want to try and get all the units if they come to me. So you're only missing 1 unit from Madoka. From Madoka, I'm missing 2 units. I didn't get the Lightbreaker or Homura. I got Saiaka, Madoka, and Kyoko. Shadow Garden has like 600 plus beast spirits and humans. It does? I didn't know this. I only watched like the first season of the anime, so. No, swap. No, I'm not going to do that much damage now. How did he not get his super art? If they rerun it, there's a good chance crossover luck gem minimum 60 for luck unit and 3rd crest as best. I don't know if there's a good chance of that, but that would be awesome if that happened. A little demo on how much XP you gain. Right. How much did we get that time? I wasn't looking. I forgot. Give me more tickets. Play Wuthering Waves. I have not played that before. I did play Genshin Impact when it first came out. Until, like, I played it up to the child boss fight. Whenever that came out, I beat it as soon as it came out, and then I stopped playing. I'm going to have to rewatch this later to understand the game more. I got you. If you got questions, just ask them. You with your 4 Okaroons. Yeah, I need 4 more. 4 isn't enough. You know, sometimes when I'm playing GC, I get a little bit sad that only 4 of my comps have Okaroons. And then my 5th comp, I gotta use Summer Sistina, and it's like, man, I wish I had another Okaroon. It's just a little sad, you know? Okay, use that right away. Get him in here. Get him in here. Can we get the... Okay. This should be a really good nuke. Hopefully. It seems some of my units are... I just don't know how to use them. That's fine. You just gotta read them. I forget to do that a lot. I forget to read. Like, there's a lot of people who in multiplayer will just spam super arts. But you can just read your unit's kit, and that'll help a lot. Or if you're in multiplayer, just turn on the chat. That's like the #1 tip, is just turn on chat. It'll help other people who have played the game for a long time help you. And it's like they can teach you how to play the game. Who are worth pity in Toho? Kyoko sucks somehow. Kyoko's okay. If you run her on a mono fire or mono water comp, she's fine. She's not like insane. I think she's good. I think Madoka, those 3 units are good. Like the Lightbreaker, Kyoko, and Homura are good, and then Saiaka and Madoka are insane. Madoka is good for a lot of people, but for late game vets who have really high arch gen, she's busted. I messed up my comp. That's fine, whatever. Who are worth pity in Toho? So, Toho, I think there's 2 units that are worth a pity. It's Ramu and Yomu. Yomu is only worth pity if you don't have Okaroon. If you have Okaroon, you don't need Yomu. He's just a better version in almost every way. Okay, the 7 Shades, for example, consists of only elves and beasts. Is that like the one who are standing? Those are the people who stand behind him in his SP. I hope if they do a rerun, they bring the other 4 that we're missing. Or they can bring the one fire girl. That would be cool. Who's like the student body president or whatever. I'm not sure what she does. Or she's a princess, I think. Anyone know if the slime rerun got the New Year units too? Yeah, it'll probably have all of the units. Since JP hasn't had slime for a year, you reckon we might get global exclusive buffs or luck for the Awoken units? The Awoken units all have luck. Like, they're super easy to farm too. They're super cheap. So you can max luck, or you can 120 luck the Awoken units. You can't max luck them. I don't think they'll ever have an Awoken crossover change so that you can luck them to 300. That would be insane. That would make them so busted. I forgot to do that again. I think I messed that up too. He's already dead. Whatever. But they might get luck buffs. Like, they might get buffed to 140. Maybe. It's the one behind him. Quasar in episode 2. I'm in area 141. That's pretty good. You don't really need to go that far in Grand Crusade. Like, if you just stay like past 100 and keep just farming where you are, you can definitely get a bunch of stuff. Oh, rare raid ticket. Super rare. We are actually getting so many raid tickets. This is crazy. If you just get pretty far in Grand Crusade, you should be fine. Is it a good time to reroll? It depends on how far you are. Like, if you have a good setup going, you're fine. But for rerolling, I would say, yeah, it's probably a pretty good time to reroll. Because you can get like Saiaka and Madoka, or Saiaka, Kyoko. They're a really good combo. So like getting Saiaka and Kyoko is a great start to the game. Or pulling on the King Summon and getting HK Roy is a really good start. So there's so many different ways you could start right now that would be really good. And then we have the Slime collab, which you can get a ton of... Like, if you just get one of the Awoken units, they're probably going to stack a banner full of, like, all of the Awoken units from the Slime collab. So you have a really high chance of getting one of those units when you pull. With both 4 Heavenly Kings and Demon units. Ascended even for my bet. Okay, wait, I gotta lock in because we're doing a Groitz raid now. We actually have to pay attention. Okay, this should one-shot. Okay, yeah, that's gonna one-shot. W! Alright, back to chat. Ascended even for my bad luck. Look. I just had like a brain fart. I'm sorry. Alright, Soul Shock, hurry up. I don't know what Soul Shock is. Is that an anime or is that a shadow thing? I feel like the units I have are good, but I don't know how to use them correctly. Who do you have? Reroll Toho for EX Boss 5. Oh yeah, that's probably a problem. I feel waiting for Toho is a long time to wait for a reroll. I think rerolling right now is probably good. And then just building up your account and saving for Toho or whatever crossovers after Toho is probably a good idea. Because Slime will give you a really good chunk of time to save some gems for Toho. And you also can just summon on some Slime banners. They have tons of equips. So you can get some Slime equips, you can get some Slime units, and build your account by not spending that many gems. Because, you know, they're going to have this stacked banner full of so many Awoken units that, like, one multi is probably going to get you... Okay, I messed it up again. This is tragic. Okay, hopefully we can still get some more damage out of that. It is like a quarter bill, it's okay. I need higher levels in GC for EX Boss 5. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Or it might be your comp. it might be your comp. Maybe. Like, if you have Okarun, he's pretty good. Pretty good in there. Like, you can use Toma if you have him, but Shirou works better for a lot of people. Like, running Toma is kind of hard. So I would recommend for a lot of people to just use Shirou. You can use Madoka. You can use whatever you want. And then you just need a healer. That's pretty much it. Which EX level you get high chance to get Excel Stones? There isn't really a high chance to get them. There's a chance to get them on EX5, but it's not a very high chance. Like, I don't know how many times I've beaten the EX5 boss, but I haven't gotten that many of the quick stones from it. Whatever they're called. If you're talking about the ones that make it so the cooldown time on your units is shorter. Yeah, I haven't gotten that many of them. Alright, this should be a good nuke. This should be a great nuke. Please, 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 please. Beautiful! That's a 600 mil. Okarun puts Saitama to shame. I think Saitama could be really good. I don't know. But, yeah, Okarun's just better. Okarun's just better. He's just the best unit in the game. That's it. I think Saitama's up there, though. He's probably... Yeah, Saitama's the best unit I don't have, which makes me really sad. Now in part 2, Yomu is a must. Toho unit ranks. You would say Ramu, Marissa, Yomu, Yuyuko. I think worst to best, Yuyuko is the worst. But I don't know how bad she really is until she's going to come out. So I don't want to say she's a terrible unit or anything, because she's not fully out and don't know how crazy she's going to be. But there is a chance she is buns. That's all I'm going to say. And then third, I would put Marissa. Second, I would put... See, it's tough. I would put Yomu third if you have Okarun. Because you don't need her if you have Okarun. If you don't have Okarun, I would put Yomu first. Because I know how crazy Okarun is. And she's just a very similar unit. Like, she's the next best thing to the best unit in the game. For what he does. She's a really good unit. And then Ramu is... Yeah. Yuyuko is a debuffer. She only has 220 res down. She's not that good of a debuffer. I think she's more of a healer that wants to do okay damage. Who got in here? Who did that? Who's joining with the lobby code? That's got to be what happened, right? Saitama has the better ratio passive too. I wish... You know, I don't think they could have given... I don't even know why Okarun has a ratio passive. He does not need it. Yeah, Saitama's ratio passive is so busted. I wish they gave a ratio passive to Kyoko. That would have been awesome if Kyoko had one. All right, we are getting a crazy amount of tickets right now. Okay... All right, we'll do a couple more vows and deaths. I want to get through all of them, but I don't know. Okay, let's try to lock. How much quick stones do you get in EX5? I don't know, like, exactly how many I've gotten, but I think I've gotten like 8 is a good guess. Here, we can go take a look at how many times I've actually cleared it in a second. Because it says it in the GC stats. That was a half bill? I thought I messed that one up. Okay. Bro, how are you getting in here? You know the secrets or something? Who is that? Now that today, Toe can use Rainbow Team in weekends. All right, wait. Let's check. Let's go to Grand Crusade. If we go to records,
It'll actually tell me. The EX boss is defeated. 33. So I haven't killed it that many times. I'm trying to think how many times I killed the other EX bosses. Like, I probably only killed 1, 2, and 3 once. And then I killed 4 probably twice. So I probably killed EX5 like 28 times. And I know I've gotten at least 4 of the quick stones. So I don't know how many exactly, but I know it's over 4. No DL Rim for debuffing. No, I'm using Shadow instead. I have DL Rim. I can use him, but I'm just using Shadow because he's faster. DL Rim takes too long to start up, which is kind of tragic. I would be using... It's only 10% more damage. Not actually. It's a 10% more debuff. Which I don't think would be that much more damage, considering how much slower it is. I think it's better for me to do it faster with Shadow. So then I have a better chance of actually finishing my entire nuke before someone else nukes the boss. All right, I got to lock in quick. This is a Groit's raid. All right, that's a one shot. I don't think I messed anything up. See ya, Groits. That's just beautiful. What is that, like a 10, 11 bill? So yeah, if you're not one-shotting the boss, you don't... Like, it's not that big of a deal if you're using DL Rim. He's definitely really good for it. But I'm one-shotting the boss and I'm doing it as fast as possible. And I'm one-shotting him whether I have Rim or Shadow. So I'm just going to do it faster with Shadow. Still using Ainz for crit debuff, lol. I hate Ainz. I hate him. I got beef with Ainz. But yeah, that does work. I decided it's probably better for me to just use Sunraku for the crit debuff and for his slots than it would be for me to use just like a true EX gate to give Okarun and Hajime crit. Which it might not be. There might be a better way to do this, but my team comp is one-shotting. I don't care. Final question, Quasar. Which units are worth to donor said Regalia levels? All of your units. All of your units are worth donating Regalia levels. I will make a video on that. I'll do that sometime. I'll definitely make a video on who you should be siphoning all of your levels to. Because it is pretty important. But if you want my answer right now, I would say siphon all of your damage to your main DPS. Unless you have a sub DPS on the team, make sure they have still a good amount of damage. So here, I'll just go on to GC quick and show you. I don't think any of my comps change. I think their equips just change. Ooh, another super rare raid ticket. Crazy. I just did a 108k on Vows and Death. Beautiful. It is pretty good. I'm guessing you mean like 108 million? 108 million? Probably. I think. Alright, so we go to Grand Crusade. Go to Regalia levels, right? Actually, wait. How do I want to do this? Why does it take me to area 220 when I'm on area 260? Okay, so if we go look at my team comp. Okay, you can see the Regalia levels right here. So Shadow is my sub DPS. So what I would do with this team comp is I would take all of Hoka and Toma's damage and give it to Okarun. And then I would just leave Shadow alone. So Shadow will keep 100% of his, but then 100% of both of theirs would go to Okarun because he's my main DPS. And then with health, doesn't matter who gets it, but I think if you are fine and you don't really need the health, give your health to whoever is on your EX comp, or to Summer Sistina, or when she comes out, Marissa. And then for DR,
keep some of it on all of your units just so you're not getting one shot immediately, but give most of it to your taunt tank. And then for break, literally doesn't matter. I just siphoned it all to Oak Rune just so he could have a maxed out break level. And then for the final one, this gives Arts Gauge and healing. Give this to whoever's on your EX comp if you don't need it. Like with this comp right here, we are lacking a little bit of Arch Gen. We got the Gensh Penches and everything. We just need a little bit more. So I didn't siphon Summer Sistina's because she gets like 30 arts after 6 seconds, and that gives her enough to use her True Art. So she still has hers, but every other unit, because I have enough Arch Gen for all these comps, every other unit got siphoned to units that are in my EX comp, because that'll just help them even more. So that's pretty much it. Useria a bit slower than HK Roy. I don't have Useria, so I don't know for sure. But probably. I wish I had her. Doesn't she have like a really... Honestly, I wish I had Miranda. Ascended Miranda, they buffed her like crazy. Thoughts on Slime Rerun? Slime Rerun is a W. Very large W. Some people have the chance to get slime units, which is always nice. You can get more units. And I'm guessing the Awoken banner of the slime units is going to have so many units on it that there's a high chance you actually get units. And then there's also the point that the slime rerun is delaying Toho, so saving crystals. But with that, JP is going to get the long-awaited crossover. And then we will know both the Toho crossover and the long-awaited one. And then you can make your decision on which crossover you want to save for. So I think it's a W. Right here, Miranda's insane. She has a 350% physical res down. That's by far the biggest in the game. And I wish I had her for this raid nuke because she would help you do so much more damage. Small summary is all damage Regalia levels to Oak Rune, for example. Now for final standing ranks are 4 Heavenly Kings plus Demons, Demon King. I don't know who the 4 Heavenly Kings and Demon Team are. I'm not quite sure. But siphon most of your damage to your main DPS. If you have a sub DPS on the team, leave their damage alone. They might still need to do a little bit of damage from time to time, so I would just leave that alone. But for the units that don't need to do damage, like your Taunt Tank and your Archgener, they don't need to do damage. Just give their damage to your main DPS. What do you think any slime Super Awakened character need it? TE? I don't know what TE stands for. What do you think any slime Super Awakened character... You're asking, like, which slime characters do I think are good? Which ascended ones do I think are good? They're all... I think the only one that's bad is Milim. Milim is the only one that's bad. The rest of them have their uses. And the best one, I think, is DLSR. And then probably Shuna. Question. How can you deal bonus damage with daze or sickness? For this fight? I have no idea what those are. Are you talking about the EX boss? Because I know there's some weird spots where they have... I think it might be the EX boss that it says, like, takes damage up when inflicted with treasure case. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I don't know where that came from. Useria got 200 physical... Yeah. So hers is really good, but, you know, Miranda's is just the best in the game. I'm pretty sure Chloe also has 350 down, but you have to hit 3 bleeds, so you would need Chloe's Eye Service to inflict a bleed, and then 2 other equips to get to 3, and then you could get some crazy res down, but that's a lot harder. And can Groitz be poisoned? I have no idea. I haven't even tried it. He might be able to be poisoned. There's probably a good chance that he can't be poisoned. You know if the King Summon is going to refresh? I have no idea. I don't think it's going to refresh. I would not be surprised if it didn't. Alright, I got food here, so I'm going to start eating while I'm bullying Vows and Deaths.
Oh, true equip. How did I not know that? What slime characters need their true weapons? Which ascended ones? That is a good question. I'm thinking. I think Diablo's true weapon got a lot better on him when they buffed it. Milim, don't care about Milim. Don't even use her. Original DL Rim, it's pretty good on him. I like using it on him. And then, yeah, Veldora and Shuna, good on them. And then I have no idea about Shizu and DLSR because I don't have them. So I know what their kits do and everything, but I don't know what their true weapons do. So I'm not sure. But a lot of the time, true weapons are going to be best in slot. It's rare that they're not. Treasure chase is that nonsense Jack does. Man, I don't even know who Jack is. I'm guessing that's an old Awoken unit. Yeah. Light Awoken unit. He's just got some random... Like, I know, was it Despair? Whatever. You know, that's not very much damage at all. 10 mil. Yikes. I might need to pay attention. This is kind of important. I know there's a old Awoken Dark unit that inflicts... I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like a unique status ailment. Nice. I'm really hoping they make Simon broken as... Me too. I am praying he's insane because I have a pity save for him. I have 30 luck gems saved for him. I have 30 beacon stone saved for him. I messed that up. I have 30 or I have 3 burst cores saved for him. I am prepared for Simon. Samurai Rimuru true weapon gives him 30% attack and damage up. Yeah, it's probably best in slot. Yeah, like whenever they drop Simon, I got 1900 gems. We go look at my items. You know, we got 35 beacon stones, 4 burst cores. I got the max elixir. I got 250 flux drops so I can get whatever crests I need. I am prepared. I have the expert LBs in case his LB7 is good. I am ready for Simon. He better be broken or I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get really upset. Really sad. I should probably show my AI. I'll let you guys know the secrets. There is a secret AI technique that you should be using for raid bosses that I found the other day. When do you think Simon will drop? I have no idea, but if I had to give a complete blind guess, I would say we'll know what his kit is in a month. My 50 gems is ready. Good luck, bro. Good luck. I'm praying for you. Oh yeah, I was gonna show my AI. All right, here's my AI. Very secretive. All HK Roy does is use his Phantom Bullet. All Sunraku does is use his True Art. All Shadow does is use his True Art. And then we get into the crazy parts. Summer Leon does not use her art until the first ally is Earth and the second ally is Dark. Because that's when Okarun and Hajime are both present and they will receive the buff from her art. Same thing with this. Her first equip is the support equip that gives arts gauge and damage up. We're using it on Hajime so that he can use his super art. So we're not using this until the second unit on the team is Dark. That's the secret. You got to be using this little secret thing down here when the element of whatever unit is whatever element. It's right down here. That's how I set up my AI for my raid nuke. So yeah, Okarun uses his super art whenever Hoka is present. And then same thing with Hajime. He uses his super art whenever Hoka is present. And then he doesn't use... over here, he just uses his super art right away. And then he uses his equip 2, which is the Divine Arachnid's Tears, to get her low. He uses that when Saiaka is in the party because, you know, she's a water unit. And then Sayaka's the last unit to get swapped in, so she doesn't have any of that fancy AI stuff. She's just going to use her super art. Oh, somebody's going to be in my raid party. They're going to clear Vows and Death without me. I think we're good. Why did he not swap? Swap, please! Please, swap, please! What did the community ended up on being JP pity system to global? I have no idea. That's a good question, though. Because that's kind of important. Personally, I think it's good for a lot of people. And I think it's bad for a lot more people. Like anybody who plays free to play, this is going to hurt them. But anybody who spends money on the game, it's just better. So for me, it's a lot better. Because my money is going to go further in the game. Yeah, Omar, it's definitely going to help you. You're going to spend so much money. So it's a lot better for anybody who spends money on the game, but for free-to-play players, it's kind of bad. And I guess as long as they give us those 30 gems to start, it won't be too bad. Oh, I forgot to swap. I don't even think I need to swap in Sayaka and Hoka. Okay, maybe I should have. Help me build a better raid team, bro. Are you in the Discord? Because then I probably could. If you're not in the Discord, I don't think it's really going to work over the YouTube live stream chat. But if you are in the Discord, if you just like send your box, it could perhaps help. We have gotten 12 tickets so far. That's pretty hype. I didn't even know you could get the super rare tickets from Vows and Death. And I've gotten 5 of them in like 30 runs. If they're gonna do it, they should just do it now. I barely play my JP account, but I'm already up to 37 out of 60.
I don't know when they're gonna do it. I just don't know. I agree. They should just rip the band-aid off, get it over with. Okay, this should be a good nuke. Oh, okay. I'll check the Discord real quick, and I'll let you know. What did you put it in? In box reviews, or... Okay. I think I found it. What's your Discord name? Did the raid end this week, or they give us more time? They changed the date. I don't know when it ends. Let me check real quick. No tickets. A little sad. Okay, where did it go? Yeah, it ends on the 26th now. So, what day is it today? I don't even know. It's the 20th, so it ends in like a week. Yep, free burst core. Make sure you do your missions for the free burst core. I already did it. So I have my 4 burst cores. I still have all of the free ones we've ever gotten. Saving them for Simon. Box reviews just after Chunk. Okay, I think I'm looking at the right one. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's bring this over here. This is what we're looking at right now. We're gonna try it and help this man make a raid comp. As soon as I'm back, I just ate some chicken tenders. I'm gonna go wash my fingers so I don't get grease on my keyboard. I'll be right back. All right, I have returned. I'm only needing Saiaka Miki from the crossover, but I already have Toma. You probably don't need her then. Rank 10,000, here I come. Good luck. Can you help me too? Yeah, sure. All right. Let's take a look here. What do we got? First, we're going to identify the nuker. So far, I'm thinking Delta. I think Delta. Okay, so first party is probably going to be HK Roy with his Phantom Bullet. And then I'm looking at Fire Res. You might want like Kyoko's True Art or Chloe's Super Art, depending on how fast. I don't think you're really worried about speed, so probably a HK Roy Phantom Bullet. Write this down, write this down, write this down. HK Roy Phantom Bullet, Chloe Super Art, and then you have Shadow True Art, DL Rim True Art, and you might want to test out Miranda. If you can poison Groit's,
Miranda has the 350% res down on her super art. Use that and you will get a lot more damage. And then for the second half of the comp, you have Delta. And you're going to want Veldora, his true art, Delta's super art for all the damage. Veldora's true art for 200% attack up. But double check that one because I don't know. I think it's all allies. So it should go to Delta, but I'm not 100% sure. So be careful with that one. And then you need 2 more units. We need some damage up. We need some damage up. I'm thinking. Let me cook. Alright, I can't cook anymore. I think I cooked myself. It is quite complicated. Is there any physical damage up here? Or am I blind? Alright, wait, let me recheck quick. Alright, GG box, go nuke hero. Sunraku maybe? Oh yeah, you need the crit res. Okay. You got 2 DL rims. I have Stark guys for fire res down. Stark for fire res down? Oh, he's just not favorited? Okay. Momon. Bro's got some elite ball knowledge. Where's Momon? Ah! Yes, use Momon. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to swap it up a little bit here. But how's that second comp going to get Archgen? That's a good question. You might just have to use somebody with like 2 support equips, like an Awoken unit with 2 support equips for 2 Gench Benches. Or you could first comp HK Roy Phantom Bullet, Chloe Super Art. I don't know how good Stark's Fire Res down is, so you could do that. Diablo has Fizz down, I think. Yeah, Diablo has Fizz down, but we already have Fizz down from HK Roy's Phantom Bullet, so those aren't going to stack. So Phantom Bullet right here. And then Chloe's Super Art for Fire Res. If Stark's isn't higher, if Stark's is higher, use Stark. And then use Miranda if she works. If she can get her res down, use her. It's crazy. It'll definitely be worth it. And then probably a DL Rim. And if you can't use Miranda, you can also just use another DL Rim. And then on the second one, you can use Veldora, Delta, Shadow, and Momon, and then use Shadow's Super Art for damage up. But I'm thinking that might not be enough Archgen. Unless you have really good like physical and magical equips for arts. I started like 3 months ago and was super lucky Hoka was around. Yeah, Hoka's crazy. I don't know Momon slots. Momon slots, he has a physical defense. So it's going to be kind of hard for Archgen with that comp. But you might be able to get the BE for it. I don't know. All right, and then who else wanted help? Oh, I'm breaking stuff. Dark Heart for Archgen? That does work, but my issue with Dark Heart is, so he would need the Divine Arachnid's Tears, and then Heart would have to die. Or somebody on the team would have to die, which is not always the best way to do it, because, you know, what if Gritz just doesn't kill him? Then you don't get the Archgen. It's just not as reliable. Okay, let's do this quick. All right, this should be a one-shot. 11 bill. Oh, wait, you had Saiaka? Wait, hold up. Okay, I might be crazy. Do you have Saiaka? She's just not favorited? Oh. Okay, in the picture you don't have Saiaka favorited. So if you do have Saiaka with Divine Arachnid's Tears, definitely use her. That's crazy. But if you use Saiaka with Delta, they're like perfect because Delta has a 2% ratio passive. So the 300% attack up benefits Delta a lot more than it would benefit Kyoko. Saiaka buff is how much at full health? It's 0 at full health. At 1 health, it's 300% attack and 300% physical damage. So it's insane when she's at low health, so you need Divine Arachnid's Tears for it. Otherwise, she's not that good for nuking. Okay, can we find another one? See, this is what you gotta look for. You look at the party, how many people are in it? You see 1, and then you scan over here. Right? You see full health. That's good. But then a lot of people don't do this. You got to go over here, scan this. I'm looking at 2 5+s and a 4+. We're canceling it. I'm not getting in there. Look at this one. He's got a 2. He has a 2 on here. We're joining this raid. I don't trust that other guy. He's going to nuke it before I even get in here. You got to be very, very picky when you're out here trying to get on the leaderboard. Bye-bye. That's another Groitz down. Yeah, if you have Saiaka, use Saiaka only if you have Divine Arachnid's Tears. And I would probably use Saiaka with Delta because the ratio buff is crazy. Okay. I don't know what it is. We just don't get anything. All right, we have 12 more tickets. 2 burst cores, low rank, and YMP. Doesn't seem that strong, but still safer not to try, I guess. Yeah, there probably are burst cores, but you always gotta be careful. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Like, he probably knows how to play the game, and it's probably just an alt account where he has young Emp, like, and he has young Emp triple crested. Like, he used his luck gems on young Emp, so bro has to know something. Oh my god, I'm fumbling everything over here. This is terrible. Please tell me this is a half bill. Beautiful, beautiful half bill. How long usually rerun Slime Banner? That's a good question. I don't know if it'll be a month long or 2 months long. They might make it 2 months long for... I don't think they'll make it 2 months long. I think it'll be a month long. Maybe a month and a half. But probably a month. I think it'll just rerun for a month. That would be my best guess. When do we think the next Mines is? We have no idea. GS does not have any schedule of any sort. They are terrible with this stuff. Okay, here we go. We are almost out of Vows and Death tickets, and then we will do all of our Belgiris tickets, and then we will finish the stream killing as many Groitzes as possible. All right. See you Valzendes, he's gone. That's another half bill nuke. That's what we love to see. I hope it's long. Got to save for Toho. That's a good point. That's a good point. Slime 3 months. I would hate that. That would be terrible. Yeah, imagine they do the silly stuff where they go, you know, the slime, and then they do the Christmas slime, and then they do the New Year's slime. Like, bro, it's almost April. Do not do that, please. Gotta save for Toho. I've saved for Toho, but I guess I gotta save for Toho. I gotta save for the crossover after Toho, and I gotta save for Simon. So I need 4,500 gems. I need as much as possible. Make it a 6-month-long crossover. Give me the time. I heard the first time it ran, they did it 6 months. Oh no. What if they actually do a 6-month crossover? They probably just forgot to turn it off. Wouldn't surprise me. Please tell me this is another half bill. I feel like it was a little slow, but yep, half bill. We are cooking right now with the half bill nukes. Slime makes them munyon. Indeed, indeed. It probably does. But I think, like, Fate has got to be the best crossover, right? Like, they've got to make the most money off Fate, I would imagine. I know it's not, like, actually, like, one of the good Fates. I don't know which one it is, but it's got to be making the most money, right? All right, so we have climbed a bit today. I don't know what we started at, but I think we were at, like, 10 something. So we have gotten quite a chunk. We have a gold medal now. I think you need 200 clears for the rainbow medal. Yeah, 200, so we are almost there. Need to bring back... dang, 3 months. Ain't that a little bit too long? That is a little bit too long. I think 2 months is max. They will not do crossovers for longer than 2 months. I'm praying. I need to bring back Golden Convoy. If they bring it back with buffs, they're going to need some crazy buffs. Don't forget Ascended and New Year's Ascended Slime. Dude, it's going to take forever. I really do think they're just going to do it so that they have all of the Awoken units on a banner. And then maybe they split up part 1 and part 2. But what if they just don't? Like, what if they just are insane about it? And do all the Awoken units on one banner and all the Ascended units on another banner. That would be kind of crazy. But I think it'll be split up. I think it'll be all the Awoken units on one banner, and then part 1 Ascended units and part 2 Ascended units, and there'll be 3 different banners. That's what I would guess. I don't remember what they did last time. I think they did something crazy last time, and you were literally like getting 2 crossover units every poll because there was so many on the banner. All right, another ticket. Let's go. Getting Fairy Tail or Ray Zero again would be fire. Yeah. I wish they would rerun Fairy Tail and descend the units. Like, not just give them Dream Awakening. Like, they already have Dream Awakenings, I know. And not just, like, add other units. Like, it would be cool if they added new Ascended units to Fairy Tail, but I want the original units to get an Ascended version. Like, just give the opportunity to ascend them, and then when they get ascended, just change their kit a little bit to make them a little bit better, and just add a super art. I think it would be a lot more fun. Why did that one end so fast? Am I crazy? That one ended like as soon as his HP bar went down. Usually you get a couple seconds after. I don't know. Both anime are huge with strong units. Which animes? Hello. Kind of crazy we have Ray Zero crossover, but no Subaru. I didn't even think about that. Is he not in the crossover? Okay, we got another red ticket. He's not in the crossover.
He's right. Oh, that's the wrong button. Always gotta check this. Give me a lucky gem right now, please. All right, nope. Luck is fake. Crossover. Where's Ray Zero? Yeah, there's only 4 units. That is kind of crazy. Like, why is she in here instead of Subaru? Why we got Beatrice instead of Subaru? Whatever. Maybe there was a licensing thing. I have no idea. We are still only in 29th place. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we are almost out of Vows and Death tickets. No, he died way too fast. What a loser. You're not supposed to die that fast. No! Only 100 mil. Subaru is still on those stairs. I never watched it, so I don't know what that means. But I agree. I mean, we got his jacket, didn't we? Got like Subaru's coat. I got Subaru's cell phone. Use it on Okarun all the time. Gives him a giant damage buff. By the way, what crest is better for HP scaling units like Summer, Cess, One, Marissa, HP or attack? I would run both HP and attack. Like for Marissa, she's ascended, so you get two slots. I would run HP and attack. Same thing with Luan. And then Sestina, I just run HP. Because the HP scales a lot crazier than the attack does. Because like you can get like a 300% attack buff. And yeah, that'll help a lot. But let's say you got Freeren's 60% stats up and you have like, what is it, like a 750 HP up crest. What's 60% of 750? I have no idea. But you're getting more HP. That's the point. And it'll just scale a lot better than getting like the same amount of attack up or even more attack up. I think it just scales better with HP. I was running HP and Cess, but I wasn't sure which one resulted in more damage. I'm not absolutely positive. Like I haven't tested it or anything, but I run HP, and especially because in Grand Crusade, that's the only thing I ever use her for. So I think HP is definitely better in Grand Crusade, where you're getting the HP buff too. And then you're focusing the entire comp on making sure Sestina has as much HP as possible. So buffing her HP and then giving her more percentage HP buffs is just better than giving her an attack crest. Yeah, she's crazy in GC. I can't wait to see what Marissa does in GC. Should I do a GC stream one time? Where I play GC and then end it off by making a whole bunch of equips. Because the GC equips are insane. Alright, this is going to be a good one. I can feel it. This is a good one. It was almost half a build. That's still good. She's also insane in that one DOT floor. I know exactly what you're talking about. The one with all the dragons, and if you kill them in time, you get stats up. Or max HP up, whatever it is. I don't know if it's stats up or HP up. But you can get like 60k HP on her for free. Like you don't even need to bring other stuff. Another super rare ticket. Let's go! We have 6 super rares. 4 Vows and Deaths left. And then we will be doing Belgiris's. And then Groitz's. I'm all for more streams in general. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I just don't usually have a lot of time to do streams. And they're a lot more complicated than videos. Videos I can just sit here and record and then like edit everything. do all that. Streams, I gotta like figure out how to set it up. Like I was like 7 minutes late to the stream because I couldn't figure out how to go live. It was tragic, but I got it and we're here now. Unless maybe we're not. What if I'm just talking to myself? That'd be kind of crazy. Only 100 mil. I need the half-bill nukes. Stop giving me these lazy 100 mils. That's not what we're here for. Defeated again. 15 more chests. Unfortunately, no tickets that time. But that just means we're gonna get a ticket this time, right? Right. A lot more safety in videos as well. No speaking mistakes, etc. Yeah, sometimes I just be babbling. I'm just yapping. Then I can just edit that out of the video. Or I can just restart the video and quit yapping. But I don't think it's that bad in streams because yapping fills up a lot of time and streams take a lot more time. I forgot to swap. I didn't do it fast enough. No, swap. Oh, this is going to be a bad one. We're just going to use his uppercut because his super is not going to do any damage. Yeah, that was a bad one. 140 mil. That's okay. That's okay. Bro is washed. He's getting slow. Me or Okarun? Or Hajime? Who you talking about? SR raid ticket. Another one. That's what we like to see. Okay. 2 more vows and deaths. We're almost done. And then we'll probably finish the vows and death tickets, do the Bilgiris tickets, and then by the time we're on to the Groitz's tickets, or like halfway through them, we'll probably have another raid orb. And then we'll do that. All of the above. Alright, bro. That's not cool. That's not cool. Alright, tell me this is a half bill nuke. Come on. Third of a bill. Doesn't roll off the tongue as much. 1/3 bill nuke. I want the half bill. I want the full bill. Give me a billion nuke, please. Or you can just give me super rare raid tickets, and then I'll also be happy. Alright, see, now I'm just not happy. We're still 29th? That's crazy. What's your end goal for the raid leaderboard? Top 10 or just top 30? As long as I stay in top 30, I'm happy. Top 10 would be really nice, but there's no way I get top 3. There's literally no way. I don't even know how they got that far. Like, are they spending gems on raid orbs? The only logical explanation here. Alright, he's still alive. He's still alive. This is our chance. This is our chance for the half bill nuke. Yo, what is this? What is this third bill? This is terrible. This is terrible.
Alright, I think we've been streaming for 2 hours. More SR raid tickets. See, why do they gotta do that to me? Oh, we're out of vows and death raid tickets. Whatever am I to do now? Balgiris it is. Can we get more from this one? How much more can we get? I don't know. Let's see. What does a Belgiris nuke look like? I don't think I haven't done one with this comp yet. Yo, yo. Use your art. Can't be serious right now. Alright, so that's half bill, right? Yeah. That's a half bill nuke. It's okay. If we can get consistent half bills, that's good. I've heard someone say they have alts who grind story and then open parties for them to join so they complete a lot more raids. No clue how valid that claim is, though. Yeah, I think they're doing something cheesy that shouldn't be allowed. Okay, we got 30 chests. Can we get normal raid tickets from these or no? I don't know. They probably do that. Yeah, these people up here, the top 4 are definitely doing something fishy. Because why has this guy done 2,000 raids? That's ridiculous. Like, the difference between 4th and 5th is 1,000 raids. That's just a little crazy to me. Okay, so we're 29th. Who is this dude who's... Wait, 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. That's why... Wait, is... Okay, so each time I do a Groitz nuke, I think it's 10 bill. And I'm only getting half a bill from these raids, so they're just buns. This is so tragic. Less points than vows and death. A little bit. A little bit. This time we're going to lock in. We're going to get more points. This is the full bill nuke. This is going to be an entire billion. That top 1 in raid boss is also top 1 in arena. He might just play the game too much. He might just play the game a little too much. I mean, I play the game a little too much, but he plays the game a lot too much. All right. Okay, there we go. Tell me this is a billion. Tell me this is a billion, please. Are we serious? Why did he die before Okaroon hit his super art? I shouldn't be shocked if they use a macro and bot accounts to spam raids while AFK. Just letting a bot account that grinded story open parties. They insta-join and nuke it. Dude, that's so... like, why? What is the point? Just play the game. You really gotta do all that just to cheat? It's not cool, dude. Not cool. Okay, 7 more Belgirises. We got 5 minutes till another raid orb, where we will ruin somebody's raid. For the love of the game. Alright, Hoka, come on. I need the super art. Alright, tell me. Tell me, bro. No! Okay, we need to do Okaroon's super art earlier than Hajime's, or it's not working. I wouldn't put it past the GS sweaters. Yeah, honestly. I just think it's a little crazy that they're doing all of that. Yo, another SR raid ticket. That's hype. Please give me more. More! More! I need more! Belgiris again! Alright, please tell me we can get a better nuke this time.
I'm gonna try and use Okaru's super art before Hajime's. If I can even swap them in, oh my god. Okay, this should give us a good chunk of time. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. What is that? What is that? That's terrible. That's terrible. I can't believe we got that tragic nuke. I'm praying to Yamapi that we get mines before or during Toho so I can grind a ton of crystals. That would be really nice. But there is a chance that never happens. There's a chance we never get mines again. There's a chance that we get hit with the end of service before Toho. That would be crazy. Okay, we're gonna lock in this time. I'm locking. This is gonna be a billion. I already messed it up. Oh my god. It's so cooked. It's so cooked. No! I also need to farm Redacne Tears. Yeah, it's one of the best equips. It's so good for very certain units. Seeing how mines appear 2 times a year at most, and we just had them, it's unlikely. Probably. But we did get mines like back to back, and I don't think they've ever done that before. So maybe they're fixing the schedule and they're going to give us mines a little more often now. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to keep an event going all the time. Like whether it's a raid, whether it's a new Grand Crusade stage, whether it's mines, literally doesn't matter what it is. I feel like it can't be that hard to just do a new one. Especially for raids. Like it's not like this is complicated. Just take a boss with a really big HP bar and throw him in here. Use your art, you buffoon! Please! Please! Tell me it's gonna work! Please! Okay, that was the best one so far. It's not a billion, but it's 700 mil. So it's good. It's good. Toho makes too much money for them to shut the game down beforehand. Maybe after. That would be insane. They're going to hit the quick money grab, steal all of our money, and then we get all the crystals, log on next day, everything's gone. Another raid ticket. We are up to 9. That's crazy. That's insane. So we're going to have 10 Groits raids to do before the end of the stream. Huge damage. Yes, we need more damage. I need more. Toho music is fire. I haven't really listened to all of them, but I do think it's a really cool idea that whenever they use their super art, it plays background music that's unique to the character. And I can't wait for him to actually come to global. Alright, this is perfect. This is the best one I've done so far. Oh, I'm gonna crash out. What? Why did he die so fast? That's only 60 mil. That was terrible. I'm so upset. Ooh, GC probably takes a long time for them to code, animate, and plan stories, so I see why it might take a while for JP to get new chapters. They should just need to translate for global. Yeah, the GC I understand, but like raids and mines, those are super easy. Like, they literally just make one new boss, give him a ton of HP for raids, and the exact same thing with mines. Just add a new boss, give him some weird little gimmick, and then run the mines. But GC I completely understand taking a while because there's a bunch of different stuff they have to make for that. I hope they keep the Japanese. Oh, for the music? Yeah. They probably will. I don't think they'll change it. Do you like raids? Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I think right now, I think raids are more fun than mines were on the last run of mines. Because mines has just gotten way too repetitive, especially in getting to floor 200 in the first place. Like, it should not be that much of a chore every time. Like, I've gotten to floor 200 5 times. Why am I still having to prove that I can get to floor 200? Wow, that's not gonna work. That was terrible. Oh my god, that was terrible. I fell for the trap banner. I just really wanted Roy. It happens, it happens. I summoned on it too. See, when I made that video calling it a trap banner, I didn't know that you could only summon on it once. Because I told everybody to do their guaranteed, but not to go any deeper. And it's funny because you can't go any deeper. So, oops. Hey, more than Vows and Death at least. It's not enough. It's not enough. And we've only had one good one so far. Not only that, they transition the music if you summon, get them. When they pop up, their music plays. That's pretty cool. When are they going to add the animations? Because there is different summoning animations on the JP. On JP, so. When are they going to add those to global? I want to see the cool summoning animations. Okay, this is perfect. Look at his HP bar. He's still alive. Okay, it's just half Bill. Whatever. I wish Mines was changed to an actual endurance fight where you need 4+ players or something like that to kill the boss. That's what raids should be. Oh yeah, raids. You said raids. Okay. That's what a raid should be. A raid should be a sustained fight that takes a long time. Like, you shouldn't be able... No one person should be able to nuke the raid boss. Like, the best possible nuke in the game should do, like, 10% of the raid boss's health. Max. It should be an insanely difficult boss that you're going to need a really good... I don't want to do that one. A really good sustained comp to beat. It shouldn't just be easy nuke, haha, bye-bye. That's no fun. Okay, give me a good one here. I don't want to do that one because he's got Okarun. Okarun is deterring me. It's scary. Alright, he's still here. I don't know if I should do it, though. I don't know if I should do it. Ah, I'm not doing it. See? Half the HP bar is gone. Get me out of there. We're waiting till it dies now. I did the free summon. Finally got Duke after nearly 6 years of playing. I got a good nuker for MDD. Nuker? Duke is a good nuker. I don't know about him being a good nuker. He's a good breaker. He's insane on MDD. His breaks are probably the best in the game when you can do damage. If the boss isn't immune to damage until broken, Duke is probably the best breaker. Maybe give the boss insane DR that gets weaker the more players are in the raid. That might work. That might work. Or just, like, maybe have a thing so that every time you use the skill, it reduces the boss DR by 1%. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, tell me this raid is over. Somebody nuked it, right? Alright, yeah. We're good. It's over. Typing too fast and mixing up terms. You're good. You're good. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that one had 4. 4 is too many. That's scary. Right here. He's ranked 66 with Roy. There's no way he's one-shotting this boss. I am poaching it. This is mine. This is my Groit's boss now. This is my Groit's raid. Belongs to me. Phantom Bullet. And True Art, True Art. Oh no, somebody's doing a good amount of damage. Get them in here. Somebody's doing all the damage. No! No, somebody's stealing it! No! It's... Somebody stole it. He had the HK Roy with the... He's ranked 60! How did he do that much damage? This guy's cheating. This guy's cheating. I'm convinced. That was so sad. I did nothing. This dude's got to be cheating. How? He was ranked 60 with like a 1 and a 2 crest on his HK Roy. There's no way he is hitting a 100 mil bill, whatever how much it is. There's no way he's doing all that. That guy's cheating. I'm convinced. Helping? Yeah, I'm helping new players. Definitely. I'm not stealing their raid bosses so that I can boost my spot on the leaderboard. I'm just helping them out. How far are we from top 10? That's a pretty good chunk away. I would need 100 more. Huh. I would need more than 100 more. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're shooting for top 30. I just want to stay on the leaderboard. That's it. It's the same player that stole. I don't know how he did that. I also have no idea how people do this. Like, I am one-shotting the boss, right? Doing 650 million damage. How? How are we doing 10 trillion or 10 billion damage? Can somebody make sense of this to me? Like, what did he do here? He had to have been cheating, right? There's no way you're hitting 10 bill on a boss that only has 600 million health. I don't get it. A little less than triple your points. Oh, it's Kashi, of course. Yeah, he's got the first and the fourth. But explain, like, how he's doing it. Like, the boss only has 600 million health. How are we hitting it for 10 billion? It doesn't add up. Top 3 are cheated. I think all of them are cheated. Everyone, like, high key, I think top 87 are cheated. And they all need to be permanently banned immediately. Top 87 players on this max damage leaderboard have all cheated. That's why the game went into maintenance to correct that, but they kept people's score. That's so silly. That makes me sad. Cheats. Cassie is legit for sure. Though he sweats hard. Yeah, I know. He's in my Discord. I don't think he's that high on the leaderboard anymore. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he stopped playing. I don't know why he stopped playing. Because, yeah, if you look at the max damage, he only has 30 and 50 kills. So, like, he was cooking. But he's not cooking anymore. I don't know. Damage is messed up. Nah, TC and XPR aren't cheaters. Just really sweaty. Nope, they're all cheaters. Ban the top 87 in the max damage category. Put me in first place. You know, you should do that for, like, high key, these 4. This shouldn't be allowed. This is ridiculous. Like, they just got alt accounts. They got all their friends running alt accounts to make sure that bro is on top of the leaderboard. That's just crazy. It's a despicable behavior. Why is the difference between 11 and 10th? Like, why is it that big? Like my points. The difference between 10th and 11th is the difference between 28th and 10,000th. That happens every raid as well. Yeah, I believe it. ID search only. Fallen Beast God Groits. Let's get a solo nuke right now. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I need to lock in for all 10 of these nukes because if I mess them up, nobody is coming to help me. I would have to do an SOS. To be fair, 10th has nearly double of 11th. It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Okay, there we go. If I really wanted to maximize my points, I wouldn't actually one-shot Groitz. I would get him really low with both of their super arts, and then I would have another Okaroon super art to get an extra crazy amount of points. I don't know. Should I try that? To be fair, clears. Oh. I didn't even look at that. 300 million out of Okaroon. 186 mil out of Hajime. Crazy nukes. Absolutely insane. Hmm. 28th. You know, I really thought we were going to be top 20. It's looking pretty grim. Pretty grim. So we're going to add like one... We're going to add 11 right here every time. And we got like 10 left, so I'm probably going to end up at like... You know what? Maybe. I should end it like 23rd, 24th. Somewhere in there. Hopefully. Dude, I have 2.6k crystals and I'm free to play. How do you suggest I spend my crystals on slime when it comes out? Probably just do your guaranteeds. That's what I would say. But it seems like you know what you're doing. I would say if you have that many crystals saved up, probably know what you're doing. But probably just do your guaranteeds on the slime. I wouldn't go too deep in it. It's not that crazy of a crossover anymore. Gonna be quick to get 11. Then it's a cliff drop and climbing the ranks. Yeah. I think... It shouldn't be that hard to get top 20. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. Probably not. I think I'll finish somewhere in top 30, though. And I'll be happy with that. As long as someone else doesn't go like crazy. I've almost bought out the entire shop. Give me my Awoken Souls. We just need 120k and then we buy the entire raid shop. Okay, I'm trying to think. Is there any way I can change my comp to maximize points right now? Because I'm thinking, and there's definitely a better way to do this. Like, if I swap out Pro Regalia, will it decrease my damage enough? And then if I just put in, like, a Gench Pinch? Or even a Santa Heart? It says Sandy Blossom. We can try it. We might still just one-shot him. Yeah, okay. So when did they use Equip 2? When Saiaka is present. When Saiaka is here, they use those. So I just need to make sure they use both their super arts before Saiaka joins the party. Okay, let's try this. Swap out Okaroon and you lose enough damage. Then I lose all my damage. There's a bit of a too large of a problem there. Okay, let's see if taking that out will stop him from doing just enough damage to kill it. Hopefully it does. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to have to sub out. Like, I might just have to stop Shadow from using his True Art. Like, just not use the Shadow True Art. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's perfect! It's perfect! It's perfect! That's gonna kill. Alright, it's like perfect. Raz, who did this? Who's in here? Who is trying to poach my raid boss right now? It's like the perfect amount of damage. I just need to make sure Okaroon gets a little more Archgen. So I'm going to swap out that Sandy Blossom for Santa Heart Doll, I think it is. You just poached all my rewards. What's wrong with you? You're evil. You're evil. I don't even know. I might have gotten the same amount of rewards. 26th now. That single nuke jumped me up 2 spots. That's how close the race is right now. And then there's 4 separating. I think I'm going to stop at like 24th, 23rd. Okay, unless I can get this nuke to go insane. Because the Hajime is pretty cool, but I need the Okarune Super Art. That's where all the damage really is in a second Okarune Super Art. See, I didn't try this on my other Groitz raids because I don't think it's really going to work in doing just enough damage to not kill him and be able to do another Okarune Super Art. It's not really going to work. Somebody's trying to join with the lobby code and steal my Groitz raid. These evil cretins. Yeah, but my only access is on Sunraku to get him to a Phantom Bullet. Ah, you distracted me. You distracted me. I blame everything on you. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Please. Please. I don't think I used the... No! No! It did too much damage. What's the problem now? Yeah, I don't really have any equip that gives crazy single targeted archgen. That's a lie. That's a lie. I have one. I know exactly what I need. Exactly what I need. Get Joyful Santa Heart out of here. We got a better equip. We got the treasure case from Grand Crusade that gives a ridiculous amount of archgen to a single unit. You don't have other equips that give 100 arts like Swashbuckling Fat? No, I don't. I have this though, which is insane. Okay, and then I need to... I think I need to slow down on this. Honestly, we're just going to remove that for a second and see what happens. Okay, let's get in there and let's nuke him this time. But twice. Let's nuke him twice. Phantom Bullet. Crit res. Physical res down. Swapping Okarune. Swapping Hajime. Oh my god, I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling. I used the treasure case on... I have to change his AI. It's not the best, but it is going to do more damage. Yeah, it got me an extra 2 billion. So it's worth it. I need to fix it so that the treasure case gets used on Okarune, and I think I'm gonna make it so I'm gonna put that back in. Yeah, that's my damage record. Okay, and skill. I would have thought Arts Gauge would be the best on every support GC equip. I ran out of Arts Gauge up. So, I just use Skill CT because it helps Hoka be a better healer. I ran out of my Crest Fragments because I made way too many. Otherwise, that's what would be on it. Okay. Now we go here. We go to Equip 1. And Equip 1 on first unit when first unit has used Super Art 1 time or more. And then I go back onto Saiaka and add back Equip 1 when Super Art has been used. That's True Art when Super Art has been used once or more. And this should give us enough damage. Hopefully. It's a little unlucky, but I think I was lucky enough getting that absolutely insane equip. Like, it's over 4 arts a second for 1 unit. It's insane. Like, the equips, it's crazy. Is Truth of Eternity good for Saiaka? Definitely. Truth of Eternity is amazing on Saiaka. Truth of Eternity is the best crest in the game for who it goes on. Like, no crest is more beneficial to a unit than Truth of Eternity is to tanks. Alright, this should be good. Tell me this is good. Please. So far, it's looking good. It's looking good. We got the Hajime Super Art too? Oh my god. Wait, but that's Hajime Super Art. Might just kill him. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. 14 billion. How did you get in here? I'm new and been watching your videos and try to learn stuff. Thank you for the vids. Of course. I got you. That's on my new damage record. 300 million, 100. Why is Saiaka hitting for 15 million? What are we doing out here? Yeah, Toe is best in slot for every taunt tank. Look, what are you doing? What are you doing? Who is this? Why have you done this? I know you're watching the stream. Trying to poach my groits. Trying to poach my top damage of all time. Evil! Evil! Alright, yeah, so now we're right here into getting to 25th. I am speed. Why have you done this? Okay, this time there's no shot you get it. This time I'm gonna be quick with it. Alright. I'm just double checking, making sure everything looks good. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get in here and blow up the boss. Okay, I'm gonna be so fast. By the way, what happened to the free-to-play series? Abandoned or cooking something up? I'm still playing it, but I don't know. I don't know what to make a video on. Like, I think the next video I'm gonna make on the free-to-play series is just going through all of the challenge quests. But I don't know what else to make on it. Because, like, I don't have enough units to do anything crazy. Like, I can't do Summoner's Roads because I don't have enough units to do it. And I don't have enough units to do, like, any of the harder stuff. Use it! Alright, alright. Please, please. It's perfect. 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 No! This is your fault. This is your fault. You did this. I can't believe this. Can't believe what I'm seeing right here. I'm gonna cry. Just lost out on 4 billion. He didn't even get in the fight. You were too slow. Too slow. Okay, we have 4 more. And then we'll probably have time to do 1 more. Okay, I am in 25th now. Yeah, I wonder, am I going to be able to? Oh, yeah, I'll be able to get into 23rd. I'll be 23rd by the end of the stream, which is really good. I've went up against this guy a couple times. I see him occasionally. I think I have the jump on him. I've stolen a couple of his medals. He's stolen, I think, 1 of mine. It looks like his comp is better than mine, though, because we have very similar defeats. Like, I have 1 more defeat. He has 4 more MVPs. He probably is doing the same thing I'm doing right now, where he has a comp that does almost enough damage, but not quite enough to kill, and then he just uses another Ocarina Super Art. Okay, we gotta be quick. Quick, quick, quick. Not even gonna let you see it. Okay, there's no way you saw the ID. There's no way. I'm spamming that.
Please, bro. Please. It's looking real good. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. No! I messed it up with the Hajime Super Art. I knew I should have waited on it. Top 3 in the leaderboard are really at the... Dude, I can't believe they've gotten so many points. Like, they have to be doing this all day. Three more to get us to 23rd. So close. What's up, Raltaki? Top 3 are all AI. Yeah, mine's AI too, but can you AI so that you can swap them into the team comp? I don't think you can do that. I wish you could. That would be pretty nice. So that I could have a fully automatic raid boss. Okay, you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it. Get me in the fight. Get me in the fight. GG, thanks for the stream. I learned some new things in assembling nuke teams. I got you. Okay, come on, come on. Come on. Alright, you can probably make a macro for it. Ah, I'm not that much of a sweat. Oh, he's 1 HP. He's 1 HP. He's 1 HP. No! Only 12 bill. 12 bill is still really good, though. Doing pretty well. How are we feeling about the upcoming slime collab? We definitely needed that. I'm glad it's happening. Time to save gems. Another chance to get Samurai Demon Lord Rim. And the best plus of the whole thing is now JP is going to get the long-awaited crossover. And then everyone on Global will have the decision of which one they want to pick, Toho or the long-awaited crossover. I think that's definitely the biggest part of the whole deal. Slime is good, gives us more time to save it. Yeah, definitely. And whatever's coming after Toho. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I lost my mouse, I couldn't see! I almost just swapped out Hajime. Okay, this is looking pretty good. No, he died from the... Oh, that's so annoying. That's so tragic. Definitely want Marissa. HP scalers are fun and unique mechanic I enjoyed in this game. Yeah, it's so much fun to just have a super art that hits 1,000,000% multiplier. Imagine that against the raid boss. Just delete it. Haven't wailed in this game in so long. Last crossover I wailed, I think I was Kenshin. No, it was Frieren. I did a little bit for this crossover for no real reason. I definitely didn't need to, but it happened. Okay, we're going to do our last ticket. Wait, this isn't a ticket. Oh, there was a good one there too, but I don't have the right team comp right now. I get every pass. I get a lot of SP arts. And I do both. Yeah, all the dollar packs. Both the GC passes. Okay, slow down, slow down. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. He's gonna die from this, from the first tick of the super art. Again! No! 11 bill. It's good, but it's not good enough. Good luck getting 6 Fear Arts to reach the 30k HP on Marissa to nuke the boss. If there's a will, there's a way. Have you seen the new Spider-Man trailer? I have not seen it. I've seen clips of it, but I haven't seen the actual full trailer. Funny how my GS burnout started a little before Dandadan. Thankfully, I didn't miss the greatest DPS in the game. Freed clears Okaroon. 100%. I love using Freed. My favorite unit in the whole game. Emperor of Gods, Freed. He's so bad. I wish they did a ascended version of him. It'd be pretty cool. Okay. Now we're going back to the original comp that we're just going to use to blow up the boss. We are in 23rd place. And there's no shot we get 40 billion in one. So we will not be in 22nd place, but it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. We're on the leaderboard. This is all I wanted. Okay, and boom. Okay, this is the last nuke. We can't mess it up. We need to find the perfect lobby so that I can get the MVP and nobody will steal it. Unless anybody else has tickets and they can start a Groits raid and then send me the thing and then start an SOS. That would be kind of nice. Then we could go even further onto the leaderboard. What was that? What was that? It's 10 people in it. How is it not dead yet? How is there 10 people in this nuke? I only join if there's 2 or 1. I don't even join if there's 3. Scary. It's too scary. Too much is unknown. Yo, can I get one, please? Oh my. Oh, right here. Go, 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 go. I haven't played a single raid since the event started. Time to start one. Bet, bet. Good luck. He is a lot tougher than I thought he was going to be. All right, do not kill this raid boss, please, please. Just give me a second. Let me steal your raid boss real quick. Let me steal the raid boss real quick. Let me steal the raid boss real quick. There we go. We're good. Raid boss stolen. Oh, it didn't even get to 10 billion. It was 9.9 bill. That's okay. That's okay. Never mind. Used all of them. Tragic. Tragic. He's debating me. Bonus XP. Oh, look at all my bonus XP since we get 0 XP. Yippee. Boom! Boom! I'll be going in with 1 Lysistina and a dream. You can tag along. Got you, start one. Yo, now we doing... Oh my goodness, you guys are letting me steal your raid bosses. We are at 130 billion points. If we want to get to top 20, we need 145 billion. You know, my goat. Wait, is this 100 or is this 1.3 trill? No, it's 130 billion. I'm crazy. Wait, what? Really? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's only 130 billion. So is that not actually a 10 bill? That was only a 1 bill? This is tragic. This is the most disappointing news I have ever seen. I'm doing it in friends only. Yo, bet. Wait. Okay.
If you send an SOS, I can do it. If you don't send an SOS, I can't do it. Because I need a raid orb. But if you do an SOS, I don't need a raid orb. Bro is a G. He tuned in the stream just for this. Oh my god, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is what the people on the top of the leaderboard do. W. He's letting me poach the raid boss. Thank you. It's gone. It's gone. Bro is abusing the system like the top sorts. You owe me 1 crystal. Same here. Free SOS. Bro. Actual W. Yeah, this is what everybody on top of the leaderboard is doing. They're evil. But they just got alt accounts set up for it. That's a little too sweaty. Like, if I really wanted to, I could do that. I can do that with my alt. Maybe I will do that. No, it's not that serious. As long as I'm top 30, I'm having fun. Ah, we joined in. 1 crystal for the sake of content. We win those. If I could give you a crystal, I would give you a crystal. I wish I could do an Okaroon giveaway. That would be so awesome. All right, now we're out here poaching another Groitz boss. This is much appreciated. We will reach the top of the leaderboard this way. If I had the stream last for another 24 hours and we just had people constantly coming in here with SOSs, how long before I'm on the top of the leaderboard? Thank you, guys. Thank you. We might be able to get top 20 if we do 15 more. 24-hour stream just doing this if you want top 1. Yeah, it's gonna need to be like in a forever long stream. Mad Scythe, nothing else. That's okay, that's okay. We got the points, that's what we're really here for. 23rd. We're 1 away from 22nd. Can we get 22nd? Can we get 22nd? If I go click this join raid party, you know, is there just an SOS waiting for me? Ah, there isn't. Okay. Q, now feeling like that one scene from Hotel Transylvania where everyone uses their cloaks to make shade for Dracula to reach the airport. You know what? That works. We can do that. We can do that. The plane is first place. We got to get to the plane. That's under the assumption the top 4 players don't play during the... Yeah. They're probably still doing this right now. They're probably always farming. You're welcome. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Raltsaki and Hope. Thank you for letting me steal your Groitz raid. If I can finish top 20th, that would be awesome. We got to reach Jonathan. We must. I don't even remember how that movie ends. It's been so long since I've watched it. 23rd, almost 22nd. In 20 minutes, I'll be 22nd. And then it'll take me a little bit longer to get 21st. Just Ralts or Saki is good. Ralts is the great Pokemon, and Saki is just my name. Ralts. I'm trying to remember which one that is. Isn't that the... Isn't that like the pre-evolution of a Pokemon? Or am I crazy? I think it is. I'm looking it up on my phone right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I envisioned in my mind. Is that what your PFP is? Is it like a Ralts human kind of thing? Oh, he sent another SOS. Oh my god, there's 2 of them in here. Carnivore pre-evo. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yo, a ticket. We got 2 of them in here. Oh my god, these guys are... They're G's. They're G's. Alright, we gotta lock in. Alright, that should be a nuke. Thank you for another free Kreutz nuke. Yeah, basically, I love my artist for making it. Okay, that's what I thought it was. It looks cool. I was wondering if there's any community tools or such help with team building and progress and power. Definitely, you can just you can join the GS official Discord, but they're nerds. They give bad advice. If you want the real good advice, you gotta join the Quasar and Friends Discord. The link is in my channel description. That's the way to do it. Grand Raiders Unite. Hell yeah. Bro's got it. Are you running a sustain comp on this? I got you. Oh my god. Now everybody is SOSing. Shameless plug. Just a little bit of a shameless plug. You know, join the Discord. It is the best place for your Grand Summoner's information. All right, this should definitely kill. And do we still get the 11 million points, or is it going to be a little short, or 11 or a billion? How much even is this? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Wait, so the other bosses are just as good to nuke? So I should just be sitting on the SOS tab all day, refreshing it, looking for every boss in the game? Because you can get a 500 million nuke on Valzen Death. And you can get almost a billion on Belgiris. But you can only get like a 1.1, 1.2 billion on... We are 22nd. Go SOS, I got you out at SOS. I wonder... Wait. Are we even friends? We might not be friends. That might be the problem. We are getting a slime rerun. I did see that, and I'm very excited for it. Sparkly and Omar, we might just not be friends, and that might be why. What's the ID? What's the ID? It's the equivalent of asking Twitter to not blow a topic out of proportion. My guy's about to make his full-time job, nuke lesser raids. I will. Fastest you go, do more points. I don't know how the point system actually works. I'll send another one. How do you guys have more? You just got tickets out the wazoo or something? I guess I did just use all my tickets and I got like 11 super rare tickets that I just used all of. Open? Why would we want to go to the open raids? We want to go to the SOS raids where we can do them for free. For free! Yes. R.I.P. Chuck Norris. Decided to help the Grim Reaper with retirement. Is he taking over down there? Welcome, welcome. Oh, wait, no! I missed... I gotta lock in. I'm gonna miss my debuffs now. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I'll have the time to do an extra Okarun super art. Nope, the boss is gone. Oopsies. Oh, really? I guess I should check it out since I seem to struggle with a lot of content. Even my beast team, being Shirou OG, currently I'm still struggling a lot. Struggling in what? Just in general, in like a bunch of different stuff. Because having a really good team comp is definitely helpful for a lot of different things, but some content just has gimmicks that are just hard if you can't counter the gimmick. Like, you're not going to be able to beat it without beating the gimmick.
Okay. Oh, hold up. Okay, you gotta make it an SOS or I can't fight it though. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can't fight it without an SOS. Add me to friends. Alright, wait, hold on. I'm gonna... Friend request friends search. This... Oh, my ID! Now everybody's gonna add me. Oh well, I don't care. 3... Boots! Boots! I hope I typed that in right. I don't know. I have no idea. Routes, Chris. Time to start tinkering. You, good luck, Raltz. Good luck nuking him yourself. Sparkly trapped me in here. I can't leave. I'm stuck until the boss is dead. Should be at least sounded like it in the stream it got announced in. Oh, yeah. They added a supernova Crest Palace to JP. Damn, did that 2 minutes ago. They added a supernova to JP that's a harder Crest Palace, but now there's a way to pity 5+s. After a certain amount of runs, you're guaranteed to get a burst. Max damage, I'm only 62nd. What do you need to get to leaderboard on damage? Oh, I don't need that much more, just 100 million more. Help me. I can't get out. Sparkly has trapped me in here in this raid boss. Help me. Help. Okay, it's over. It's over. We're good. Here, let's try this one. Oh, that's a friend. All right. We'll do this one too then. Okay. There we go. I got you. Gotta hate typing on mobile. Autocorrect can be it's pretty bad sometimes, especially when I'm using like some GS terminology. It always wants to autocorrect to just something that doesn't make any sense. Why do we need a word for that? Defenstration? What does that even mean? What? I don't know if I want to know. Yo, we got more friends. I got you. I got you. English is my native language. Yeah, that probably makes it a lot worse. Is the act of throwing someone or something out of a window? Why is there a word for that? And why is it defenestration? Is it just defenstration? I'll agree on yeet, but I'm hidden unk status. That is very true. I'm getting too old. Are these your guys' friend codes or are these the raid codes? I think they're friend codes because I think raid codes aren't that long. Yeah. I didn't think so. Oh, there we go. We got it now. Thought on slime rerun? Slime rerun is hype. We needed it. Is equilibrium. It's a fancier word for balance. It is a very fancy word. Ah, I missed! Yo, don't tell me that was his super art. Oh! I messed it up. You know what? This will probably kill, right? Are we just gonna use another Hajime super art? It did the job. Your name would be Equilibrium if it wasn't Ralt Saki. Raids are 6 digits. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought like lobby codes were 6 digits. Thank you. Thank all of you. Thank you to everyone who has watched the stream, and thank you to everybody who has let me steal their Kreutzer raids. I guess we'll wait for a little bit longer. I only got 6 minutes till the next one. And we're almost 21st. Intentional for more points. Trust. Yeah. And then I just didn't use that to my advantage to get more points. Y'all know how freak is the gotcha, but for me, not for me apparently. One free ticket and I got my wife. And I have never played Fate. What other games should I play? I don't know. Oh, he's doing a Vows and Death raid now. How much do you get? Does this refill? 3 raid orbs for 1 crystal? I don't know it was like that. Or the Dragon Ball one without the pity and bad rates. Is that, what's it even called? I don't remember what it's called. There's a free game with a healthy community. It's called League of Legends. How dare you? How dare you try to get me to play League of Legends? What's wrong with you? That's evil. It's the most unhealthy game ever. I did play Smite. Dokkan? I have seen a lot of people play Dokkan. I don't think I would like it though. I don't know. I think Grand Summoners is probably my the only gacha I think I like, just because of the gameplay. Every time I swipe a super art, I get the dopamine rush. It's insane. Every time I just pa 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 pa, and then I watch the boss's HP bar go. It's the best part of the game. Based Smite. Who was your main in Smite? I have no zero interest in the Dragon Ball. Okay. My main in Smite was Thanatos. I'm a jungle main. I also ran Aladdin a lot in ranked, but I didn't run Aladdin until I was like further in rank, till I was like at least Diamond or Obsidian, because running Aladdin with gold players isn't very fun. Because why is my Merlin not using his abilities on the lamp to prevent the entire enemy team from going into my lamp? Yeah, so it was just bad. It was bad. Is there a good unit on the upcoming return of Tensura? Yeah, a lot of them are good. If we can go look at all the Tensura units right now. None of them are pity worthy anymore. I don't think you should be spending too many gems on the Tensura rerun. I think if you're going to spend a good amount of gems, you should probably spend them on equips, because there's so many equips and there's just a good chance you get some good equips. But good units from this crossover, I would say Shizu's good. She's one of the weaker Ascended units, I think, but she's still good. And then Rimuru is the best Awoken unit in the entire game. Veldora is fun. Shuna is one of the better units from the entire crossover. And then DL Rim is pretty good. Diablo I actually really like. And Samurai Demon Lord Rimuru is the best in the crossover, or the collab, I think. I got my first and only pentakill with Than. I've got a ton of pentakills with Than on Smite 1. In Smite 2, I still don't think I've gotten a pentakill. My main was Nemesis. I hate Nemesis. She's evil. Evil. Now we're just waiting around for more raids. Got 2 minutes till the next raid. Xion Santa Dress is pretty good equip. I don't remember which one that is, but I know the crossover is so old and it's reran so many times. They have to have an insane amount of equips, right? Wait, we can look at them. If we go to the compendium, we can go to equips, and can we sort equips by we can. Where's Tensura? Yeah, there's so many Tensura equips, and there's probably a good chance you get some, like Asura right here, Ashuro, however you pronounce it. This is a great equip, because it's 80 arts, just instant. It's really good for nuking, especially for like Okarun, because I have another one called Blade Regalia from the Kill la Kill crossover. That's 100 arts up, but only for human units. You can use this on anybody. It's just 80 arts instantly. It's really helpful for a lot of people for nukes. And then Millam's dress, or Millam's clothes, is one of the best support equips in the whole game. It's one of very few that actually has more than 1 art a second for each unit. So it's really good. You could also just use the search bar. Oh, you can do that now? If I just like go to equip and did they I thought that I didn't know if that was on global or JP. Tensura. You lie! Why have you done this? Wait. How is it spelled? Isn't there a dash? Okay, we're gonna spell it to the T. Tensura. This dude's out here spreading misinformation. Xion Santa Dress 20% physical damage resist for all and 100% paralysis res for 30 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good. For specific equips. Yeah, you can do that too, but I just wanted to look at all of them. I feel like one of these is insane too. Use all allies, increase all allies max HP. Yeah, this one's good. This is a good equip. Xion dress. What does Xion dress look like? Is that this one? Santa Xion dress? Yeah, this is really good. I have the Seswevi frill, which is same thing as this, but magic DR and freeze res, and it's so good. I'm trying to think what fight. There's probably so many fights where that would be a useful equip. But yeah, there's just so many equips that you'd probably get some good ones. Like Millam's armor right here, I think. Yeah, this is 60% fire res down if you're a human or a demon. That's a lot of res down for an equip. What about Diablo's suit? Yeah, this is crazy. 45% physical DR for 20 seconds on a 30-second cooldown is an amazing equip. They just need to be a demon with a defense slot. So if you have like Albedo, that would be really good on Albedo. Speaking of Blade Regalia, I've just been using it for Fen because 50 from Wargut Fen's passive plus another 50 from skill, 100 is from Blade Regalia. Yeah, Wargut Fen speeds up the game so much, and if you have Blade Regalia, you can get into his True Art instantly. And then if you have like, what is it? Dignified Silence in his 4-star slot, you can get the whole team so much Arch Gen instantly, and the crit buff, which is going to help them do so much damage. I love Wargut Fen. He's so good. True DL Rim Mantle is also solid. It is. Hold up. Opinions on Azel, my favorite fire character. Choose wisely. buffs. Azel? I'm just not going to talk about Azel. Yeah, that's where we're going to leave that. You said Samurai Demon Lord? Where is it? Am I blind? Oh, I found it. You're getting Tensura unit buffs. I'm hoping we do. 1 art a second. Autofills additional 20% for dark units. Yeah, 40% attack up is really nice. But, like, can we get some more of these? Where is it? Where is it? I know exactly what I'm looking for because there's 2 of them and they are by far the best support equips. They're actually insane. I don't know who signed off on them. Just read this. It's ridiculous. We're getting another one of these in the Toho collab, and it's for Earth units. You're going to be able to have an equip that gives 0.75 arts a second to the whole team, and a 120% damage buff to Okarun. Are we for real? Are we for real? It's like these equips are insane. There's Ain's Cloak, which is for dark units, and then there's, I think it's... I don't even remember her name. It's been so long. But there's another one. I think it's Amelia. Is it Amelia? Where is it? I don't know how to spell Amelia, so I can't type it. I don't know if it's with an E. Here, wait. Let's try and spell it. We'll see what happens. Oh my god, I know how to spell. The same thing, but for water units. 300 Regalia gauge and watching everything get melted to the ground. That is probably pretty fun. But I have never used Azel to the 300. Yo, wait. Somebody in an SOS. We're gonna go poach it. We're gonna go poach it. Stealing the Belgiris. Hee-hee-ha. Summer Mew, Madoka, Shirou, and War Hero Fen. Can you recommend me a replacement for Madoka? That depends, honestly. That depends on if you have good damage or not. And if you have enough DR or not. Because if you have enough DR, honestly, don't replace Madoka, replace Shirou. Because Madoka, in my opinion, for a lot of the time is better than Shirou because she has heals and she has damage buffing. She has the crit rate and the crit damage buff. So I like Madoka more. I definitely think she's better late game because of her super art being able to cleanse DR debuffs. But early game, Shirou's probably better, but you know, it depends on if you actually need all that DR or not. And I have no idea for your comp because I don't know what units you have. So yeah, there's definitely a ton of replacements for anybody. Like you could run so many different comps, but oh, we just poached a raid ticket from him. Thanks for the ticket. Got another ticket. How should I do it? Code? Yeah, you can do the code. Or oh, he's still doing more Belgiris raids. Ralt's about to make Quasar use Azel to nuke. I don't think I would use him to nuke like the raid boss. No, but you know, maybe I'll make a video in the future. If the episode 4 unit comes out, the green dragon, I don't remember what his name is, but maybe I'll make a video on the future about the GC units if I get him. Oh, I missed. That's so sad. I have 0 recorder with passive level 220. It goes above 1 art per second passively. I farm it for the love of the game. I farmed that for a long time. Mine's almost to 1 art a second. It's not quite there, but hopefully soon it will be because that thing's so busted. The fact that you can have an equip that has an active that's pretty good, and then a passive that's just 1 art a second for the whole team is insane. Is close to that, but man, I hate farming 300 LB equips for my Ultra Relics and getting plus 20 from it. Yeah, that part sucks. Did they add the thing yet where you can like batch limit break Ultra Relics? Did they add that? I think they added it, but I don't remember. Let's go look at my Ultra Relics. How many do I have?
I don't have a good chunk of any of the Ultra Relics, so I can't batch refine anything. Oh well. And then SOS. If you have me friended, all you have to do is start the raid party and then do an SOS, and then I can fight it with no raid orb. Yeah, they added it. Okay, good. Maybe I'll have to start farming that again then. Is it out right now? All right, I'll add you in a second. Just wait, but didn't... Aren't you already added? Add roles in the Discord. We have 2 roles, 3 roles. I'm the owner, and then we have like 10 mods, and then we have everybody else. I don't know too much about Discord and how to use it. I only recently got my computer. I got a computer when I started my YouTube channel. Before that, I just played on like Xbox. So I didn't use Discord before that because I just used whatever Xbox had, like the built-in Xbox thing. Zero Recorder isn't out. That's tragic. So I don't really know too much about Discord. I never really used it. And after that, I only really used it to call my friends. Yeah, I sent you a friend request. Your Racer bit is up right now. That passive is also solid. Yeah, I want Skeletooth. Oh, there's an SOS in here. I can smell it. Ah, it's just a Vowels and Death. Points are points. Points are points. You know, points are points. The painful feeling for giving 200 limit break stones and 1 Delu levels. Yeah, that's terrible. Hold up. Is this your first PC? Kinda. Not really. I had a laptop. So I had that. That worked. But right now, this is like the first thing that I bought with my own money. Like this was like, I'm pretty young. So this was like my first big purchase was the computer I'm playing on right now. It's pretty good. I think I have like a 4060 and like, I think I have an Intel CPU. It's either Intel or AMD, but like, I don't know. And I think it's like a 7. Heal Ultra Relic with the Arc per 7 passive is also... Yeah, the new Ultra Relic is pretty good too. I just didn't farm it that much. I got notice. I do have a really good auto for it, but it is one of the harder... I think it's definitely the hardest Ultra boss. So it's going to be harder to farm, but... Oh, we got a rare raid ticket. Let's go. It's going to be harder to farm, but I do have an auto set up with 3 Ochre runes for it specifically. So I can do that whenever I want. What are you doing right now? I'm doing the raid bosses. Is it custom built? I am not that level of a nerd yet. But in the future, I would like to get a custom built computer, and then that'll be like my gaming computer, and then I'll just use this PC as like my streaming PC, and then I can do more streams and stuff. Speaking of which, like, how good is the quality of the stream right now? I am farming raids right now, yeah. You have 32 what? That was a good one. Okay, that was a 600 mil. That was pretty good. Okay, man, I got 5 tickets for you. What? Nuking for Mono Earth. I don't have Ochre runes, so I use War God Fen, Evil Eye, Leader, Summerloop, and Rin and Veldora. Pretty good in my opinion. Stream looks mad clean. Good. I'm glad it looks clean. There was like an issue, I think, with my Wi-Fi last time I streamed. Because last time I streamed, if anybody remembers that, I did a mine stream and my game just kept crashing. So what I did is I played it on my phone and I streamed from my phone to my Discord on my computer, and then I just screen recorded the Discord screen share on my computer. And that's what I was streaming. I was streaming my Discord footage of my phone. So it looked kind of cooked. But I mean, it worked. So can't be too mad. But I'm glad it's working a little bit better this time. Yo, W. We stealing more groinses. I can't believe that this is what those guys do all day. Like, they just do this with their alt accounts. They have alt accounts, they just join a raid, and then boom. Don't think I was watching... Yeah, when that happened. When what happened? I don't know what you're referring to. I think I lost a little bit of my memory. I'm too locked right now. I'm too locked. I gotta make sure I haven't messed up one of these nukes like all day. I spoke too soon. No, I messed up the nuke. I spoke too soon. I didn't get the crit res. There was no crits being done. That's fine. Yeah, I just wanted more points. I didn't get the crit res debuff from Sunraku, I guess. Least amount of scuff in GS stream. Thank you. Oh, you weren't watching me when the scuffed GS stream happened. I got it now. See, I just had to lock back in for a second. I'm enjoying my last months of cheap internet. Starlink will increase the plan prices. That is unfortunate. I don't even know. I need to get fiber optics. That's what I need. I do not have fiber optics, unfortunately. All right, we are 21st. 21st. That's looking pretty good. I have Starlink because the internet providers in Greece suck. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that, but I believe you. Finally worked, I guess. Yeah. Took me a little bit, but I got it. I'm at school right now, bro. If I could have watched this, I might have learned something. You all good? Monkey's paw curls. Bro, jinxed it. Yeah. I can't believe that happened. That was so sad. Yo, who is this? This guy, is he on my friends list? Am I crazy? Is this one of you? Add me? I'll add you in a second. But you better be staying locked at school. Education is quite important. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like me, playing Grand Summoners for a living. No, I didn't get a super... It's fine. We're not doing enough damage anyways. That was intentional. I intentionally messed this up so that Hajime didn't do all the damage before Okarun got a chance to do... Yep, that's what happened. That's what was going on there. That's the greatest plan you can get from a Greek provider. Yeah, that's me. Heck yeah. Fellow European. I was looking at my stats for YouTube earlier this morning, and I live in the US and only 40% of my viewers are from the US. So, quite a diverse grouping of people, if you ask me, I would say. Like, I thought it was more were from the US, but guess not. There was like 5% from the Philippines. Shout out to the Filipinos. And then I think it was like 6% from Indonesia. And those were the top 3. And then it was just a bunch of other smaller percentages.
could be playing League for a living. I'm so happy I never got into League. I just can't play the top-down thing, the 2D, where you click where you go. I can't do that. I'm not that kind of gamer. It's not in my blood. I got the first-person shooter. Like, I can play COD. I can play shooter games. I'm pretty good at shooter games. But League? Nah, I couldn't do that. That's too hard. Okay, I have one more class of the day. If you live in, let's say, if you're live in like 40 minutes from now, I can help you with the raid tickets. Help you figure out good team comps. Not that surprising. The US isn't that big compared to the rest of the world, and gacha games are a lot bigger in Asia. Yeah, that makes sense. Back when I was looking at my stats, like 35% were Philippines and like 20% US. Yeah, they got a lot of people in the Philippines playing Grand Summoners. All right, wait, where did this guy's... Okay, I don't think I'm going to be live for that much longer, but you can add me and we can always do more raids later. And if you just send your box to the Discord, I can always help you make a raid comp there. Help needed. Help needed. Yeah, how many SOS tickets do you... How many tickets do you have, bro? There was Yeah, I saw that. I saw something about that now you can move with WASD. So I think that's pretty cool. Doesn't that make ADCs broken in that game though? Because now you just like don't ever miss because you can just move with those and then always be aiming where you need to. Isn't that like kind of an issue in the game? So I might actually no. Don't you dare try to convince me to play League of Legends. You guys are trying to ruin my life. I was gonna say maybe I'll give it a shot and see how the WASD movement is, but no. Do not convince me to play League. I'll get addicted and it'll be terrible. Attack speed is nerfed to using it since you can't cancel the auto attack animation by clicking. That's goofy. We're in his brain. Everyone talk about League. No, I am not playing League. I refuse. Absolutely refuse. All right, I think I'm going to continue the stream until I'm top 20. And then once I'm top 20, I'm going to stop it. So we got like 4 or 5 more raids. Discord link expired? The one in my channel doesn't expire. I have it set so it's permanent. You give me a second. I can just put it. I got you. Just give me a second. I will put it in the chat. Uno momento. That is the extent of my Spanish, by the way. I can say one moment. There's the link to my Discord. 39 blue tickets if you want. Bro, that's crazy. Farming 39 blue tickets. I agree. If he plays League, we can't even play with him since he's NA. Fun fact, Shigaraki from MHA was playing League. No wonder he was twisted like that. Bro, that wouldn't even surprise me. All for one. Cool. Maybe just on my end. Por favor. Taco, burrito, quesadilla. I know a couple words of the Spanish language. That one works? Okay, good. Okay, wait. I gotta go add somebody else. Because they sent their ID in the chat. If you watching the stream, you're a real one. That's all I gotta say. And I'll add everybody who's on the stream. I got you. Okay, where did this go? Am I crazy? Oh, I found it. We're good. There we go.
It shouldn't expire. I don't play any more LOL. I just get on for logins and get off. I don't know if you're talking about League of Legends or if you're talking about Grand Summoners. See, now you got me talking about League. You guys are terrible. Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chains has been taking up all my time. Is that a new gacha game? Should I be playing that one? Maybe I should. Alrighty, since you add everyone in stream, let me get my ID. I got you, bro. I got you. If you watching the stream, you're a real one. The worst 9 years of my life. Yeah, I played a lot of Smite 2. And I only ever got... Like, I was 2 games from Masters in Smite 2. And then I went on an absolutely atrocious 10-game losing streak. And it was actually horrible. It was so bad. And he's gone. He's gone. I'll add both of you in a second. Got another SOS. I got you. Yeah, it's pretty good. Free to play friendly too. Could be a W new series. Smite over Smite 2. Smite was pretty fun, but I went back to Smite and I played it for a little bit. And I just couldn't play it because the graphics were so much worse. Necessary experience of every high-ranking player, to be honest. Real. If you are playing a MOBA and you're not blaming your teammates, you're not playing a MOBA. That's all I have to say. Like, every game I ever lost was completely my teammates' fault. And that is the truth. What do we got here? Boom. That's another one. And then we do one more real quick. Wazar should play. Bro, you are terrible. What's wrong with you? You just changed that just for that? I suck at League of Legends, but in Valorant, I was hard stuck Immortal, second best rank. CS still better, though. I played Valorant for a little bit. Just a little bit. Diabolical bio. Yeah, this dude's evil. Dude changed his profile description and then told me to add him as a friend. All right. How much more do we need to get to top 20? Okay, we only need to kill like 3 more, 4 more for top 20. So, I think... we got 4 minutes. We do a little trolling, just a little. Time Traveler moves a chair and Riot made Grand Summoners while Nyx Ninja made League. What does that mean, though? How would... What does that mean for the games? Would Grand Summoners be like the biggest game in the world then? I actually changed it after I said I'm grabbing my ID. Had the default before. But not SOS. Did you hit the SOS button? I don't know. You gotta hit the SOS button and then it'll work. I think it's just like a megaphone. League would be balanced for once. Maybe. Would it be? Is Grand Summoners balanced? That happened, League would have a lot more crossovers, that's for sure, yeah. League of Crossovers. That's strange. I don't know. I'm so done. Okarun and Saito. Okarun's completely balanced. I don't know what you're talking about. This might be the most balanced video game character I've ever seen. We do a little damage. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. For the Groitz raid, Mr. Boots. Stare. What's this dude staring at? Freaking me out. Freaking me out, man. I gotta get it to League for not having power creep. The oldest characters are still viable. We are almost top 20. A couple more fights, and we will be there. I am proud of myself. I got 23rd without doing anything crazy. I got top 23 in the world pretty much by myself, I think. And now we're just climbing a little bit with a bit of a cheese strat called being a YouTuber and streaming while the viewers just assist me in climbing the leaderboard by offering me their raid tickets. Don't call me Mr. Boots. I got you. Omar. Debatable. The oldest is, and we all know how it's an experience playing with one. If not, it's not cheese if it tastes good. Wait, no, that's not how the saying goes. Sparky! Oh! Your raid boss is gonna escape, Sparky. I'm so late. Holy, you're a little bit late. A little bit late. I am about to end the stream as soon as I get top 20. Members. Yo, this dude's nuking this. Holy. Let's watch the HP bar on here. Oh! Oh, let's go, Sparkly. Let's go. Let's see the nuke, Sparkly. Oh, he's chunking it. Forgot raid bosses can even escape, to be honest. Yeah, usually they don't last a minute, so it's been a while. I wonder if any of the Groits have escaped, or if they have all been killed. I think GS should update the raid boss system. There is an old game I played, I've mentioned this before, I think on stream, called Knights and Dragons. And they have a raid boss system. They have a guild system too. I think that's why I mentioned it. Like they should make a similar guild system to that game. It's just a really old, like, very simple game, honestly. No, Sparkly! He's in second. But they have a raid system where they have different levels of raids. It's kind of similar to, like, there's two different Groitses you can fight. Like, there's the hard Groits, and then there's the easier Groits. Like, they do the same thing, but they also have... I used to play Brave Frontier too. They used to have... They have multiple different difficulties of the bosses, like 1 through 5. So, like, get rid of Valzendeth and Belgiris, and just give us the option to choose which raid boss. And then, like, the hardest one right now would be, like, a level 3 difficulty. Like, some of the better players in the game would be able to nuke it by themselves. And then the max difficulty should be, like, an insanely long sustain comp. He's playing sustain. It's working. You're doing pretty good. Oh, it ended. We don't get to see just how good. But I'm going to guess that you did the best in the raid. We're just going to assume.
I played Brave Frontier when I was like a little kid, so it has been a while. But I think there was some similarities between Brave Frontier and Grand Summoners. Like, I think I was trying to re-download Brave Frontier, and then I found Grand Summoners, and I was like, oh, okay. We'll try this out. Number 3, sadly. What? No, you were first place. What are you talking about? Damn, you're close to the 20th. Yeah, I know. I'm so close. A little kid. I was in middle/high school. I am quite young still. I would say I'm not too unkish yet. A little bit. But I think I'm still pretty young. Wait, how old are you, if I may ask? That's a personal question. It's a very personal question. I'm 20. Bro's like 18 today. Yeah. 18-year-old unk. Poaching another raid boss. No tickets. I don't even know if you can get tickets from him. Okay, we've got to be like 1 away, right? 2. We are 2 raid bosses away. If anybody does an SOS with any of the bosses, I can kill it. I could kill it. Damn, close enough. Yeah, pretty close. Oh, I wish I could do this right now, but I'm out of raid orbs. I do have an absurd amount of crystals, and I could probably use all of my crystals to get top 3 on the leaderboard, but I'm not going to do that. That's just a bad call. Sparkly, make an SOS. Sparkly. Okay, I still have my own ticket that I can use. I'll probably use that next. But I just need 1 more SOS. And we should be good. I think you can get tickets if you join raids. No clue about SOS joins, though. If I just join the raid, I don't know. But I know, like, these ones drop tickets, which is super nice. But I don't think... Like, I haven't gotten a ticket from a Groitz raid yet. Let me make another SOS. Thank you. Thank you. Farming another ticket. He's farming another ticket. Can you get tickets from SOSs? Because if you can, that's crazy. Because then, like, what if you just had... like a group of friends or a group of people from the Discord who just wanted to farm together and went absolutely insane. I don't know which one to join. I'll join Saki. All right. I called it. Like, you could just have a group of 12 people join like a Vows and Death raid. 11 of them just sit there and do nothing, and then 1 of them just nuke it, and everybody will get chest drops. But if you can get tickets out of those chest drops, then SOSs are insane. If you can't, like, and then it's whatever. What a bummer. The boss is dead. Hey, Cook, I'm doing SOS for Groitz, and it's not showing up for you. Was yours the other one that showed up? I don't know. I just joined Saki's first. Because he's been watching the channel for a while. I would imagine you can't get tickets from the highest tier raid. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But somebody said earlier that they think they got a ticket from one. So maybe there's a chance it's just really low, or maybe it just doesn't happen. I'm not sure. All right, now we'll join this one. GS is trolling me. I just joined the raid and I got 67. I can't, dude. That number is evil. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I hate it. I gotta check to see if there's a new JJK episode soon. Because I don't know if part 1 of the season is over yet or not. I don't think it is, because ended on a bit of a cliffhanger there, and like a really random one, but I'm hoping there's more episodes to watch. It's horrible, but I keep noticing it because of the internet. What's horrible? All right. Another raid boss down. Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice. Max damage. See, I gotta get higher on this leaderboard. New slime season next month as well. I haven't watched slime. Maybe I should watch that. Oh, yes. Yes. It is a terrible thing. I've had to be very, very careful to not say it in my videos. Like, whenever I'm talking about expert LB stones, I'm talking about LB or, you know, 7 or 6. So I can't swap them around. Because otherwise, it's like, leave me alone! Ah! Leave me alone! Bye-bye, Mr. Groitz. I like Freerin, but what the review bombing, a clearly better show to keep Freerin on #1 is ridiculous. SBR? I'm trying to think of what that stands for. I don't think I've seen it. I'm trying to think, but I can't think. Freerin is really good. I think it's a really good, like, starter anime for a lot of people. Okay, we are 19th now. I'm going to do this raid ticket, and then I'm going to end the stream. JoJo 7. Oh, okay. Steel Ball Run, JoJo 7. Yeah, I haven't watched any JoJo stuff. Okay, we are going to do this raid real quick. Well, let me send out a little SOS. I got you. It's probably going to be dead by the time anybody else is in here. If I didn't just crash my game. Okay, never mind. We're good. It's been like that for years, though, Saki. Started with Full Metal Alchemist. I know that one. I haven't watched it, but I know it. Boom! Nobody joined. Nobody wanted to do the raid with me. Oh, darn. Speaking of, shout out to for making F in physics class. All right. We are officially top 20 on the leaderboard. We only did a little bit of cheese to get there. And by cheese, I mean doing SOS with friends. But we got to 23rd without that, which was like 135. We got to like 135 without it. And then, you know, we got to 148 with it. So it's whatever. It's whatever. Honestly, if I kept doing this, I could probably get to 11th. 10th, top 10 would be really tough. But if I kept doing it, like maybe 6th place. And that would be insane. That would be insane. Now get top 10 low. You're in top 19 right now. It's cheese only if others do it. When we do it, it's fair play. Yeah, exactly. When these guys up here in the top 4 are doing this, they're lame. That's like, why you gotta do that? But when I do it, it's cool. It's cool. When we do it together, it's cool. Got to start making alt accounts to farm tickets for your main. I could do that, but I don't think it's that serious.
Like, I could probably get top 10 if I did that, and then I could get an extra blessed gem. But I think 3 blessed gems is good enough. I think at this point, I have a pretty solid chance of staying in the top 30. So I think that's where we're going to end. So thank you all for watching. And definitely thank you all for assisting me in the raid support with all these SOSs. It's very, very kind of you. If anyone asks or criticizes, we can say that it's a community effort that brings unity. Exactly, exactly, exactly. I just got one. You're all good, Sparkly. Thank you for helping me a little bit. 3 blessed gems is crazy. I know, that's 6 luck for my Simon. That's 6 luck for Simon. It's going to be so useful. Thank you to everybody who joined the stream. But yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you and see ya.